It's opening day, baby. Let's go. We already was here for the doggone White Sox game. They lost 1-0, but it was a good game. It was a quick game.
It was.
Feeling Big Mike.
Hey, Cubs fans, what do you say? I am like a kid on Christmas morning. I already said this for the pregame show, but man, I just am so excited to be here, ready to watch as the Chicago Cubs take on the reigning World Series champion Texas Rangers for opening day. Can't wait to see Justin Steele get up there and hopefully carve him up.
Oh yes, oh yes, and then of course also we got Illinois basketball tonight, baby. They trying to make it to the Elite Eight. That's gonna be fun to watch too, bro.
Absolutely. We're pulling a little bit of double duty here. It's first time that they've been in the Sweet 16 since 2005. Is that right?
Yeah, it's been tough, man. They've had some good teams over the years, though. It's not to say, uh, look at Pug Rodriguez. I see you. Look at him, looking old as hell. Chicago Cubs versus the Detroit, not the Detroit Tigers, that was the White Sox, versus the Texas Rangers as they trotting out all the legends to accept this World Series championship win. Good on the doggone Texas Rangers, man, for winning the World Series
Absolutely.
last year.
Yeah, big props to them. First World Series of their franchise history. Absolutely love to see it. From a fan of one franchise that went a whole heck of a long time without a World Series championship. It was definitely nice to see. So that was wonderful. And hey, that's not a bad first pitch out of the old timer there. So we'll take that.
Yes, sir. Look at Pudge, man, egging him on. You're a little bit ahead of me, but check out the old timer. Let's see what he got. Right hand.
Here, let me
Yes, sir.
when it goes to the next slide there.
Oh, you paused it?
Yeah.
You can unpause now.
All right, cool. You're looking at the
dude drinking a beer. Now they're showing William H. Macy narrating stuff. What's happening, Jay Capone? We see you, big dog. You already know how it is, man. I'm one of the rare people in Chicago who root for both teams. It is what it is, but it's been fun doing it last season. We did it for a whole season. This season, we're going to do it a little bit better. I got co-hosts with me now. You did. So we don't know who going to pop in tonight. We had Wyatt pop in on the White Sox. We also had my boy Steve-O Speaks pop in. We'll see if anybody pops in. Maybe Tone, he's a big Cubs fan. But yeah, man, it's good to see everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Chicago White Sox and Cubs. Central is the Cubs section of the Chicago White Sox and Cubs. Cubs got high expectations, man. Even though Gary Crochet looked pretty good earlier today against the Tigers, bro.
He did, yeah. The White Sox stream was a great time. I was glad I was able to get on and catch about the second half of the game with you guys. And yeah, man, he was tearing it up. That fastball was so good. And once he started to locate that slider in the bottom half of the zone, it really started to work for him. A great quality start for his first career start of his MLB career. That was
only the ninth pitcher to have his first start in the history of the MLB on opening day. That was pretty sweet. Jay Capone, I'm not necessarily neutral. I'm only neutral when they're not playing each other. But when they playing each other, it's White Sox all day.
Yeah, that's why I'm leading this one. So I got the expertise on the Cubs side.
Oh no, we both got expertise. I watched both of them equally. It's just, I was a White Sox fan, man. Mackley Ordonez, Frank Thomas, Harold Baines, all those guys, bro, and so on and so forth. It's been a heck of a ride for Chicago sports for me. I just don't understand the slander when it comes down to it, man. It's two teams in Chicago. I like to represent Chicago as a whole. So now if they get another football team, I don't know if I could root for another Chicago football team. There's been too much trauma dealing with the Bears.
Yeah, I get that, and I think that that would be one reason that some folks might like another Chicago.
You feel me? Let's get a clean slate.
Yeah, maybe, but I would find it very difficult to cheer for any team other than the Bears. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment, but yeah, I agree with you. I love to cheer for every Chicago sports team. I like a little bit of playful banter, as you know, with the Cubs and the White Sox.
All day long.
All day. But it's all in good fun here on this channel. And at the end of the day, we just want all Chicago sports teams to succeed, because when our teams succeed, it's good for the city, and that's good for all of us.
Oh yeah. All right. First pitch pending.
Got a good shot there of Craig Counsell, the new manager for the Chicago Cubs. We got big expectations for him. Hopefully, gonna get us a few more wins than that 83-79 record that landed us in second place and just shy of the playoffs last year.
Man. They had a 90% chance of making the playoffs and wet the bed, bro. So maybe I think that should put a chip on their shoulder for the entire season. The whole season. We shouldn't see situations where they blow leads, blow saves. I mean, it happens in baseball, but I feel like this team from June forward, they were winning all the games that they needed to win. And then once they got to the middle of September, they just ran out of gas.
Yep, it was really hard to watch, but we've got a lot of these players locked up for a really long time. I was kind of doing a deep dive on the Cubs roster earlier today, and if the Cubs don't get off to a great start out of the gate this year, they don't have a lot of pieces to move at the trade deadline. Bellinger has an option after this year. And Hendricks is in the last year of his contract. Other than that, most of our guys are locked up for 3, 4, 5 years at a time. And that bodes very well for Cubs fans. Even if the core doesn't get off to a great start in 2024, we can continue to add pieces and keep these main guys here for a few years to come.
It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a fun season. I like the addition of Craig Counsell to try to get these guys to maximize their potential. So that's going to be exciting. I'm also interested in how Imanaga is going to look. As the de facto number 2 on this squad. Offensively, the Chicago Cubs were lights out last season. Their plus minus was ridiculous. What were they, plus one something last year, like plus 90 something toward the end of the season, and they still ended up not making the playoffs. But we know they can put points on the board, and with Bellinger coming back, they should be pretty much as good offensively as they were last season. Now, Christopher Morel is not getting the start at third base this to open the season, which is surprising to me, Big Mike. I felt like in the spring training he earned it, and you give him a chance. Like, don't say that he's going to be the third baseman, and then the very first game of the season. Well, I'm not going to tell them what to do, but it's kind of surprising that they said he was going to be the starting third baseman, and then the first game of the season he's not.
It was surprising to me too, but there are any number of factors that go into these decisions. And ultimately, I trust Craig Counsell. Morel could have showed up at the ballpark today and just said that he was feeling a little bit sore. That could have been it. Madrigal could have showed up and just kind of had a little bit of fire in his eyes. And it could have had nothing to do with either one of them. Originally, we were thinking that Mike Talkman was going to be slotted in at that DH slot. Maybe he came down with a bad cold this morning, and we needed to do a whole lot of shuffling in the meantime. Any number of factors could have gone into this decision. I don't think it necessarily has to do with the lack of confidence in Christopher Morel. Either way, I really hope Madrigal gets off to a good start. When he's hot, he can get on base a really good percentage of the time, and that can be a really nice tool at the bottom of the lineup.
All right, well, this is game 2 for me, so I'm going to go grab my Red Bull, and I will be right back.
Sounds good. So the Chicago Cubs are facing off against Nathan Eovaldi today. He is an outstanding pitcher for Texas. Only gave up 15 home runs in the entirety of 2023. His K rate isn't sky high. It's about 8.6. So he's not going to strike out the entire lineup. Gives up a lot of soft contact. The pitch that I want you guys to be looking out for during this game is the splitter. Now, he has thrown it anywhere between 20 to 40% of the time throughout his career. And when his splitter is locating well, it is damn near impossible to see for hitters. Drops right out of the zone and just falls out of the bottom for hitters. So if that's working, it's going to be trouble for our lineup. But hopefully the high-powered Chicago Cubs offense come out swinging and we're able to get off to a great start. Definitely interesting to see the batting order that Craig Counsell went with today. Nico Horner definitely slots as a leadoff man for most here. But as you see on the screen, Ian Happ is leading off today. He's a switch hitter. Then we have Seiya, Bellinger, Morel, Swanson, Bush, Horner, the recent addition of Madrigal, and rounding out the order with Jan Gomes at catcher. Gomes had a great year last year and occasionally had a real bit of pop, which you don't always expect out of the catcher position. If he can repeat that this year, it's going to be very nice. All right, here we go. The very first pitch of the 2024 season. Swung on by Ian Happ and popped into shallow left. And that's going to be caught for the first out.
Yeah, man. First out of the season.
That's Evan Carter, the very young outfielder for Texas Rangers. They've got very high hopes for him out there in left field.
And you pause it for like 4 more seconds, then we'll be in sync.
That's perfect. All right.
These guys got to be feeling good about themselves with them gold tees on their hats.
It looks clean, man. I got to say.
I love it.
That fastball from Eovaldi coming in outside the zone at 97 against Seiya Suzuki. 2
more seconds. Look at Seiya. I'm excited for him, man. There's the MLB is expecting big things from Seiya.
Absolutely. It's a little slider action down there.
That's nice.
In
nice
for a strike, absolutely.
It's a curveball.
Very tight curveball. Yeah, very nice control on that. Oh.
Ooh,
rounded up the middle by Suzuki and hits the pitcher Eovaldi in the ankle. Recovers quickly and makes the out at first.
Hit him right in the ankle. Appreciate you guys for joining us right here on Chicago White Sox and Cubs Central. Big Mike and Big Kev in the building. Suzuki had an opportunity there. It's just the way the ball rolls.
Yeah, that's a nice cut by Suzuki. Definitely like to see him swinging on a pitch like that, putting it right back up the middle. It's just a good defensive play by Eovaldi.
Man, that wasn't no defense. He got lucky.
It was a good recovery. We'll give him that. Bellinger steps into the box, takes a curveball down the middle for strike 1.
His curveball does look like a slider, though. 26 home runs last season. Let's get the first one of this season right now.
That would be very nice. We got the righty-lefty matchup.
Yeah, I didn't realize Belly was lefty.
That's what was kind of the bigger deal with the signing, was the Cubs really needed left-handed power. They were lacking in that without Bellinger. Another good thing about Michael Bush being added to the roster.
Facts. Ooh.
A pitch high, check swing.
Okay.
Ball 2, 2-1.
Let's get it.
See Belly get off to a good start here. Come on.
Base hit home run.
Catcher Heim needs to call timeout to avoid a pitch clock violation.
Dang, Illinois don't play till 9 o'clock. Lordy.
9 o'clock, yeah. We this game might be over by then. We might be able to catch the whole thing.
Yeah,
stay on, live call that too, you know?
No.
Yeah, that'd be 3 for you, huh?
Yeah, I'm already tired, and I still got to do content for tomorrow. Yeah.
All right. Eovaldi steps, kicks, fires. This little sinker, maybe a splitter, low. Grounded foul by Bellinger, count 2-2.
Let's go. 0-0, top of the first inning versus the World Series champs. Cody Bellinger, 1 out, nobody on.
Got 2 outs here. Bellinger swings. That's a deep fly ball. Caught on the warning track. Oh, what a great swing by Belly.
Nice shoes. Oh, that was 2 outs. My bad. I got the catch.
That was a great catch by Garcia in right field, tracking that one down. But hey, we had a lot of folks saying that Bellinger shouldn't have been re-signed because of his hard hit ball rate. That ball was hit pretty hard, wasn't it?
Yeah, you need to hit it just a little bit harder.
Just a little bit, just a little bit harder. But hey, it wasn't a bad swing. And coming up next, we're going to see Justin Field take the mound for the first time this season.
Justin Steele. I thought you said Justin Fields for a second. I'm
I think
like,
I
wait.
might have said Justin Fields. I'm getting nostalgic already.
I'm like, wait a minute. The Bears traded him to the Cubs.
I
I
wish,
guess
man,
from
he might be a pinch runner or something.
I guess for a species standpoint, that would make sense. But other than that,
That's actually. Do you know that's how the Bears got their name?
a word.
Yeah. So when the Bears first moved up to Chicago from Decatur, they were originally the Decatur Staleys, which is a
Yeah.
soybean manufacturer that makes the whole town smell terrible. They
Wow.
moved up to Chicago. They were playing in Wrigley Field with the Cubs. And originally, the owner, George Halas, thought he would just name the football team the Cubs, and it would just be one team name for every sports team playing uh, in that ballpark. Excuse me, I don't think it was even Wrigley yet.
Mm-hmm.
And but then he was looking at the players kind of side by side. And he realized that all of the football players were bigger than all of the baseball players, and he said, "Well, what's bigger than a Cub? A bear." So that's how they got there.
Nice. I ain't mad at. I'm not mad at that. That's a pretty good little tidbit of information from Big Mike. My boy Jay Capone in the building. We appreciate you for joining us. All the rest of you guys, go ahead and comment, like, comment, share if you haven't already followed. Follow us. It's a long season. We're gonna be here with you guys every step of the way, whether it's for the actual games or recaps of the games or daily updates on what's happening with the teams. Big Mike is our de facto Cubs aficionado, and then I'm the White Sox fan, but I do watch both teams pretty intently. We got Wyatt in the building and a few other people who pop in and out throughout the season. Marcus Simeon, Corey Seager, Josh Jung, Adalis Garcia, Wyatt Langford, Jonah Ham, Ezekiel Duran, Evan Carter, and Leode Tavares rounds out the batting lineup for these guys.
That's a scary lineup, man.
Yeah, but we got a scary pitch on the mound, 3.06 ERA with a 25% strikeout rate to a 5% walk rate for Justin Steele. First pitch swung on and missed, 92-mile-per-hour fastball.
Man, that is a scary, scary pitcher. Absolutely phenomenal stats. What a breakout year for Justin Steele last year.
Oh, yes. Yeah, power lefty. Maybe like one more second, too, and it would be totally insane.
You got it.
Oh, that's a
Just,
strike.
oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Lord, that's a strike. Come on, what's up with your zone?
just misses the strike zone according to the home plate umpire. That's 2-1. And yeah, I think we are just lined up now.
Mm-hmm.
That's high for ball 3-1.
My man said he met Sammy Sosa before the drama, before he started looking like Boo Berry. Started looking like a fat Michael Jackson. Oh, that's nice.
That's
Nasty.
a very nice pitch. Justin Steele to get back in the count. Full count here.
That slider nasty.
That is his wipeout pitch. If his slider's working, he's hard to beat. There it is again. Got him. Strikeout number 1 on the season for Justin Steele.
Hey.
All right, yeah, no, I got to scoot back from the mic a little bit when Justin Steele's on the mound. I get excited, you know?
I ain't mad at you, man. We had 8 strikeouts earlier from Crochet. Let's see if Justin Fields can match him.
Justin Fields, yeah.
Justin Steele.
That's a good 4-seamer in there. Blows right by him. Corey Seager, what a year he had. 33 home runs, 1.013 OPS, 96 RBIs.
Nasty.
Remember game 1 of the World Series, he hit that tying home run in the bottom of the 9th that led to them winning that game and really propelled them to controlling that entire series.
Facts. Ooh.
Fouls off a fastball down the middle for strike 2.
Let's get another strikeout.
Absolutely.
He's doing all this out of the shortstop position, Corey Seager. That is incredible.
Yeah, you don't see that kind of power normally from shortstop.
Not at all.
There's strikeout number 2 on that sweeping slider. Absolutely beautiful. Two
He
up, two
legit.
down for Steele.
Look at him, feeling good about himself.
Ooh, that's
Nasty.
dirty.
Had that man knee almost in the dirt.
Steele's looking great. Josh Young steps in. Jung fouls
Ooh.
off a fastball middle. 1-1.
I don't know how you can see out of that helmet.
Seriously.
It casts a shadow over your whole face.
Mm-hmm.
Strike him out. That's a strike.
That's a great fastball. Hits the bottom corner, strike 2.
Let's go.
Jung, not a huge power guy, is a third baseman. Gets on base a decent amount, but about 23 home runs last year.
Cubs need to win. Cincinnati got to win today.
Got to keep pace. It's a good fastball above the zone. Fouled off. So count remains 1-2. Steele's not getting all the velocity on his four-seamer right now, but I think the movement's got to be there because they're just not catching up to it.
I'd like to see a strikeout looking right there. Got to place that thing better.
Mm-hmm. Could be a setup pitch, maybe a little sinker on the outside corner here. Could be nice. It was the sinker, but it was on the inside corner. Full count. Oh, that was a slider, they said, actually.
Yep, slider. Didn't catch any of the plate. 3-2. It's 2 out right now, right?
2 outs, yep.
Full 2 strikeouts. Let's go ahead and strike out the side then, my guy. Let's get it done. Struck him out.
Down the middle. Fouled off to the right side.
Let's go, man. You can do it. Put a little bit more oomph on it still.
Really like to see him be able to locate one of these sliders in the zone. There it is. Oh, fouled off.
Oh. Cardinals lost today 7-1 to the Los Angeles All-Stars.
I'm not a huge Dodgers fan, just with all the money that they spent, but you can't not love the Dodgers, or excuse me, the Cardinals getting blown out. That's just crazy.
Absolutely, because you can not love the Dodgers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, walked 2 strikeouts and a walk to start the inning, start the game for Justin Steele, but it's okay.
It's kind of a lot of what we saw last year. He struck out quite a few, but he also walked a few. He just wasn't giving up a lot of hard contact. It's not the end of the world as long as he can get Garcia out here.
Oh, yeah.
Garcia doesn't get the best OBP numbers in the league, but he hits the ball hard.
Low and outside. Yeah, Crochet didn't have any walks today, so that's 1 up on the Cubs right there for the White Sox right there. Let's go.
Those shoes.
Yeah, we saw him in the home run derby, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Luis Robert Jr. put on a show. Ooh, nice pitch.
Yep, hits that corner. Very nice. 1-1. Yeah, 39 home runs last year.
I think he went to the final for the home run derby. Oh, that was close.
Did he win it?
I'm not sure if he won. He could have. If that's true, he had a nice year.
Vlad Guerrero Jr. won it.
Oh, yeah, that's why I remember. But I think it was him versus him, though. Vlad versus him. Oh, nice pitch.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Just got that corner. Strike 2. 2-2.
That four-seamer looking real good. Taking some steam off of it, too, to locate it differently.
Adolis Garcia was actually eliminated in the first round.
Oh, he was?
You're thinking Randy Arozarena.
Okay.
From the Rays. I kind of mix them up, too. They're very similar hitters. But he went up against Vlad Guerrero, and they definitely duked it out.
Mm.
Ground the ground to third. Madrigal. Bush makes the stretch, puts him away. 0 runs, 0 hits, and 0 errors across the board. We move on to the top of the second.
Yep, one walk from Justin Steele, but other than that, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Chicago Cubs starting their season off pretty solid. Let's see if the offense can get going early. That's what bit the White Sox in the butt today. They didn't have any offensive pop at all. The umpire was calling some weird strikes too.
Yeah, the Sox did not have a great umpire. So far, the Cubs umpires at least been consistent. Missed a couple calls low, but they've been consistent calls for both teams. So that's fine.
Water.
Let's see who we got up. Christopher Morel will be leading
Mhm.
off, followed by our shortstop, Dansby Swanson, and then Michael Bush making his first career plate appearance for the Chicago Cubs.
That's a good 1-2-3 situation for the Cubs right now. Let's see if they can make something happen for sure.
Love to see it. If we can get a couple guys on base, then Nico Horner can knock him in. He's fourth. I thought it was an interesting decision going with Happ as the leadoff man rather than Horner.
Yeah, that's true. They got this Godzilla and I didn't know this was coming out tomorrow.
That's coming out.
Godzilla and King Kong. Tomorrow's looking like Power Rangers.
They're friggin' churning those movies out now. So many of them.
I heard that Godzilla -0 thing was pretty good though. That came out this past winter. It was still in the vein of like the original Godzilla movies.
I think I just completely missed that one. I didn't even realize that they made one over the winter.
Yeah, it wasn't a blockbuster Hollywood movie. It was an old school type Godzilla movie. But from what I hear, was really really good. Ooh, that got to be a great feeling just watching that banner drop.
I mean, I'm kind of getting chills, and I don't really care one way or the other about the Rangers.
Right.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yes.
Good for them.
Dope. That's dope.
I mean, it's hard not to be happy for them. They've been in the gutter for a real long time, and especially with them losing in 2011 to the Cardinals of all teams.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at how happy all those Texans are. Especially having to pay attention to the Astros too,
Oh, Morel goes deep. Way back over the head of Evan Carter and off the wall.
Oh. Let's go. Chris.
In the third sliding, that is a leadoff triple for Christopher Morel. Let's go.
First at bat of the season, lead off triple from my boy, Christopher Morel, who is my dark horse for the MVP of the team.
Look at that swing. Absolutely gorgeous. Barely missed the home run. We'll take the triple. Absolutely.
He is something else.
He really is. Man, when he gets going, he's just unstoppable. You think the value of my little baseball card here just went up? Little game used batting glove autograph action I got going there.
Yeah, he's what the White Sox want Eloy Jimenez to be.
I think Eloy's got it in him. He's just got to put it together. Dansby Swanson steps into the plate. Ball in the dirt. That's that splitter I was talking about when you were out getting your water. When that pitch is working for Eovaldi, it's very difficult to see.
Good base running from Christopher Morel, too, to pay attention.
12 seconds home to third. That's pretty quick.
Real talk. 4 seconds per 90 feet. Not bad.
I'd have to stop and sit down for a while halfway from second base.
On me. I would try to make it, but I don't know if I would have made it to third. Dansby Swanson had a pretty solid season. Let's see if he can get him in, though. Let's go.
Yeah, he was up and down a little bit at the plate. Definitely has always throughout his career been a hot and cold hitter. But if he can start off the season well, that can be really great for the Chicago Cubs to get off to a great start and start off in first place, which would be a nice change. Yeah. That ball's poked out in the outfield. Definitely going to be an RBI for Swanson. Caught on the warning track, and Chris Morel will trot home 1-0 Chicago Cubs.
Let's go. Started early, baby. Let's keep it going. We know the Cubs can score runs in bunches. Let's keep it going.
Great piece of situational hitting there from Dansby Swanson.
Yeah, and even though it was a pop out, it was close enough to being a home run too.
It was, yeah. Went down there and got it. It was 100-mile-an-hour exit velocity. It's not like he was trying to do a sac fly there. He was poking that out in the gap. It was a nice play by the outfielder.
Mm-hmm. He got that old Tom Selleck face. Let's
Michael
go.
Busch steps in to make his first career plate appearance for the Chicago Cubs.
High hopes for this guy right here. Traded to the Cubs in the offseason.
He had a little cup of coffee in the big leagues last year with the Dodgers. Didn't do a whole lot up there, but his numbers in AAA have been outstanding. A lot of power from the left side.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the top 100 prospects for MLB. So let's see if he can get it done.
Splitter way outside, 3-0 count. You think he's gotten the green light here?
He should. I don't care who you are. It's 3-0. You got to. If they throw something to hit, knock that thing out the park. And we know he got the power.
Ball 4. That's a pretty good first plate appearance for Michael Busch.
Good patience for that young man.
Oh, I like that ESPN's got the win probability percentages up there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's dope.
I don't watch a lot of baseball on ESPN. I just watch so many Cubs games, an MLB app. Nico Horner steps in. What a great year he had. Stole the most bases on the Cubs and awesome on-base percentage. Wouldn't be surprised to see him in the leadoff spot for quite a bit of 2024.
Nico Horner rocking the mullet.
It's not quite as impressive as Bobby Witt Jr.'s over on Kansas City, but I appreciate it. Ooh, that's a rocket just foul to the left side. It's 1-1. Oh, see, our third base coach had to dive out of the way there.
Look at him. Hey, baby. Ha-ha. What's the word? Yeah.
Oh, look at the reflexes. He saw the Matrix.
That wasn't no reflex. He was like, ah! Eovaldi to Horner.
Another splitter inside, grounded off to the left side. 1-2 count. Third base coach has an itch.
Those hand signals be funny as hell.
Start making butterflies and stuff.
Real talk.
Ball slap grounded. It's a good double play ball. And that is a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning.
Good running from Swanson, though. He definitely tried to beat it out.
He booked it. And, hey,
Horner,
leadoff triple from Christopher Morel and a sacrifice fly all the way to the warning track from Dansby Swanson. Put the Cubs up 1-0.
Yes, sir. Chicago Cubs with the 1-0 lead. Real quick around the league. Pittsburgh leads Miami in the bottom of the 12th. Here's one of those long-ass extra inning games that we were talking about because Pittsburgh and Miami have been playing since the White Sox was playing. 6-5 with the lead, Pittsburgh. Baltimore beat Los Angeles Angels 11-3 earlier. The White Sox fall to Detroit 1-0. Minnesota defeats Kansas City 4-1. New York Yankees came back and defeat the Houston Astros 5-4 with Juan Soto throwing a man out at the plate in the 9th inning in his first game for the Yankees. And you got San Diego defeating San Francisco 4-6. The Dodgers, the LA All-Stars defeated the St. Louis Cardinals a lot to a little. Toronto 8-2 over Tampa Bay. Cincinnati 8-2 over Washington. And then we got Cleveland and Oakland starting later tonight. Boston and Seattle as well. Colorado and Arizona. Then you got Milwaukee and New York, and Atlanta and Philly both postponed until tomorrow due to inclement weather. What up, Big O? We see you, Brody. Appreciate you.
We know there's a certain amount of feelings around the baseball fan community about the ESPN broadcast. So if you guys have any friends that are watching this game, make sure that you go ahead and send them on over to our channel right now. We'll have a good time here. You don't have to listen to whoever's calling the game on ESPN. I don't even have the volume on, so I don't know.
Yeah, not even close. Not even close. And make sure y'all share this as well. That's what I'm doing. All right, Justin Steele coming back out. Try to get a little bit more work in. Preserve this lead. Oh,
Let's
they
do it.
cheering. They cheering this man on. He must have did something nice in the World Series.
This is Wyatt Langford, I believe. Yep.
Why you
First pitch
smiling like
high and
that?
outside.
Uh, Come on, Justin Steele. Let's go, baby.
Show his name. I want to know if his first name is Wyatt. That's a good pitch. Hits the corner for strike one.
Oh, he gave him that one because that could have easily been a ball. That dude beard is nice in the upper right.
Another pitch high and outside. 2-1.
What was that? That
That
definitely
might
wasn't a
have been
fastball.
his. Might have been a slider that just kind of hung. That was a good fastball on the inside corner.
Ooh, nice location for that one.
Let's see Wyatt Langford here.
That's a strike. See, you call the strike in the upper right, left, but not in the lower right. Jeez.
So Wyatt Langford is a rookie.
Okay.
And that's not a great first career plate appearance for him as Justin Steele sits him down for his
Yeah.
third strikeout tonight.
Yeah. Go text your mama about your first plate appearance.
Oh, look, it's not fair. He had to face Justin Steele. You
It's
can't
all
blame
good.
the kid.
It is what it is.
Oh,
Go text your mama.
oh, that was, man, he froze him up good there. He was sitting off speed, and that pitch was not off speed.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, high slider gets him for strike one. Steele's
So
looking good tonight.
what was your pregame meal? I had some rib tips and some chicken wings.
Oh,
Oh,
squared the ball
oh.
up the middle.
Yeah, good
Play is
job.
made. Was that
Swanson.
who that made the throw or Swanson?
Looked like it was Swanson from the
Yep,
hair.
Swanson to Bush. The second out. We had some pork chops on the charcoal grill. Absolutely delicious.
Hey. That's what I'm on for Easter. I got lamb chops.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do roast beef, ham, some macaroni cheese, potato salad.
Oh my. Justin Steele just swung Duran out of his boots there.
Yeah, look at him. He look like he's struck out with the way he stepped across. Like,
Ooh.
you still ahead of me by like a second, but it's all
I'll
good.
pause for a sec here. Next pitch fouled back. Strike two.
Let's get this strikeout.
0-2 count. Steele at 34 pitches through two.
We'll see him. He'll be done by the fifth.
Yep. Timeout called by the batter. So yeah, Wyatt Langford was a rookie, so he received a standing ovation. Just they're real excited about him here in Texas. So
Okay, that's not bad. Show some love to the young fella while he walked back to the dugout with that strikeout.
and there
Another
is
one.
another K, number 4 on the night for Steele. He is looking like the man of steel.
Let's go. The man. Let's go. Into two. Cubs lead 1-0. Let's see if they can go ahead and add to this lead. Cubs would very much like to be in this position next season as they start their World Series championship defense.
You know, I was watching the John Boy 2024 Cubs team preview a couple weeks ago, and they were talking about how they expect Justin Steele, he's a solid player, but he's going to regress. Nobody can repeat that number of innings. It was a breakout year. You can't expect that level of consistency. I hope they're watching this game, man, because he is looking wild right now. So
Yeah,
good.
you get a whole season of confidence, you can definitely follow it up for sure.
Absolutely. And baseball's long. We got to wait and see. But I absolutely love what we're seeing so far out of him.
Absolutely.
Due up next for the Cubs, we've got Nick Madrigal, good on base percentage guy. Hopefully, he can get on first for us. And batting second, Jan Gomes, the catcher. And then we're back to the top of the lineup with Ian Happ.
Let's get some runs. That's really what we need right now.
Absolutely. Before the bullpen comes in, because they're going to probably be in kind of early with Justin Steele's pitch count. Hard to be mad about his pitch count when he has 4 strikeouts at the end of the second inning, though. This commercial is weird as hell. I don't know what is going on. All right.
They're talking about a dynasty. You can't start to talk about dynasty already. Relax.
That's what got the Cubs in 2016. They could have had a dynasty.
But they didn't.
Man, yeah, that gold tee, that does look good, doesn't it?
That's raw. That's exclusive too. You already know fans been ordering it off New Era all day.
Mm-hmm. Madrigal skies one into right field, slicing foul and into the stands.
But the Cubs
Madrigal almost found a home run there. If he was about 10 feet to the left, you don't see that often.
Yeah, the Cubs are getting good wood on the ball right now. Like they're hitting them things far. You already had Bellinger, Swanson, and now Madrigal.
Yeah, they're making hard contact. They're seeing Eovaldi well. Only 1 hit so far, but you like the contact. Hopefully the balls start finding seats and finding grass soon.
0-2 is the count.
A very good pitch on the outside corner there from Eovaldi. Kicks and deals. Oh, curveball just a bit outside for ball 1.
Talking about just a bit outside. That shit was all the way in the dirt.
Bounced
all the way.
He almost made it halfway to home plate.
That's a pitch I could have thrown.
Yeah, we got to have a Chicago Sports Central like softball game sometime. See how it stacks up.
Hey, as long as everybody's drunk like I'm gonna be. I never really got into playing baseball. My attention span is just not like that.
My attention span is horrible, but the one thing that I'm able to focus on, the one thing that's distracting me from everything else is baseball. So I was pretty good for a while there. Grounded to third base, makes the throw, out number 1.
While he talking to the doggone commentators. But yeah, no, like I'm the type that'll just be daydreaming in an outfield or at first base or whatever. So that's why I always do the super action sports, basketball, football. I need to be in constant motion.
Yeah, I was never too good at either of those ones.
I still get down on the basketball court. I'll be 42 this summer, but I'll be hooping with people half my age, more than half my age, actually.
You and Wyatt have to go one-on-one sometime. He's weirdly good at basketball. Good pop from Gomes, but by Garcia. Still some nice solid contact there for the Cubs. And that's going to bring up the top of the lineup, Ian Happ. Eovaldi's pitch count staying very low, only at 29 now with 2 outs in the top of the third. Cubs are swinging early.
Yes, sir. That's true.
Might not be the worst thing if they're seeing the ball this well, though. Yeah, Wyatt, not necessarily the most athletic guy in the world, but he can hoop.
Infield, no,
Um,
three up,
not
three
not
down.
the best swing out of Hap there to
Yeah,
shortstop for the third out.
yeah, it is what it is though. Cubs still got one hit, one run, leading 1-0 going into the bottom of the third. And tell Wyatt he don't want no smoke. Oh, do you watch The Bear? I gotta watch it.
I started it. I couldn't really get too into it. I know that that's like you're not supposed to say that in Chicago, but
No, I've only watched one episode,
yeah, same here. I'll,
but
I'll give it another try. I keep hearing it's so good, you know.
yeah, and I've liked Buddy from the same list. So
Yeah, that's a good one. Only Murders in the Building. If you like the
I watched a
yeah.
few episodes of that one, but bro, it's just so many different things to watch.
Yeah.
That you just kind of if you don't binge watch stuff, you'll forget to finish watching what you started.
Mhm. You know, you were talking pregame this morning about how Asian culture media is important in your house. Have you checked out that Shogun show yet on
Yes.
Hulu? That
Yes.
is a masterpiece. Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's really good. But again, I got to get back into it. I'm all about X-Men right now, Invincible.
Yeah,
Um,
Invincible's great.
Bruh, the way they've started the second half of this season, like Jesus,
I got to catch up a little bit.
man, bro, man, like they like Game of Thrones of comic book TV shows, bro. They don't care who you like. They will take their ass out.
Guys, what are we missing out on? Drop some shows in the chat that we got to hit up because I need things to watch because my wife has like all of our favorite shows locked down and I can only watch them when she'll watch them with me. She's always asleep, so
Yeah. You can always just pretend and be like, "Oh my god, I didn't see that coming." Shit, my wife will watch something and be like, "Oh, I forgot that we were watching that together." I'd be ready to divorce her. How dare you? You know we was watching this together. I told you about this. This was my show.
It's got to be a
Man,
part of marriage vows.
you feel me? Thou shalt through binge
Evan Carter
watching.
pops up fastball from Justin Steele, and Dansby Swanson catches it for the first out of the bottom of the third.
Wifey say she going to Chick-fil-A. Let me tell her to grab me some of them chicken nuggets.
You want to come drop off some chicken here? Not into Chick-fil-A though. I really like Raising Cane's. You ever tried that?
That's like Raising Cane's is like chicken that white people like.
Well, see, that makes sense.
We like so like for me, if the sauce is the show, the star of the show, then the chicken's not good.
Okay, see, that's fair, and it is the cane sauce, so I understand that. I understand.
But we put seasoning on everything. We'll season our eggs like chicken. But
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even eat Chick-fil-A until I lived in Georgia for a couple of years. And then when I tasted it, good pitch from Justin
Yeah,
Steele.
absolutely.
Ugh, that four seamer is nice right now.
Mm-hmm.
But when I tasted it, I was like, okay, I get it. Them chicken sandwiches be busting. It's like they put crack on their chicken.
Why it's really into Popeyes.
Oh,
I can't the inconsistency I can't quite deal with.
you
Just
just
it
gotta
changes
find
so much from location to location.
yeah, you gotta find the right Popeyes. But we're in Chicago, so like I'm a big Harold's fan, Sharks.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do J&J Fish.
You ever get Browns?
Hell no. Back in the day, yeah, like probably before you were born.
That's another strikeout from Justin Fields, fifth on the night.
Stop calling that man Justin Fields.
Justin Steele. Man, he's been on my mind lately. I'm so bummed. I wanted them to keep him.
Now, Brown's Chicken is a Chicago stalwart, and it's surprising that they've survived everything, every
Yeah,
depression.
well, so I was originally from the south side of Chicago, and then when I was about 10 years old, we moved down to central Illinois, where Wyatt and I actually originally met. That's why he's a Cardinals fan. It's the heart of Cardinals country down there.
Mm-hmm.
But then, when I moved back up, I feel like nobody was eating Brown's chicken anymore. But when I was a kid, that's what we always got. I loved it.
Yeah, Browns is an I8, but it's just not comparable to some of the other Chicago chicken legends. You know,
That's fair. I still got to try them out. You know, I'm down in the suburbs right now, so say
it's
Suzuki makes the catch,
3 up, 3 down.
thankfully, and yeah, the Cubs get out of it very quick onto the top of the fourth.
Um, Harold's Chicken is a must. You got to try it if you haven't.
All right, you got to send me a list.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll be at the game, the White Sox game on Monday too. I'm not sure when you going to your first game.
What time's the game on Monday?
1:10, so you'll be at work.
Yeah, I'm planning on the Cubs game probably Wednesday night. It's gonna be cold,
It's, it's
but
gonna it's gonna be cold Monday too.
they got tickets for like $5 right now if you don't care where you sit. And I mean, it's Wrigley; you can move around if there's no one there. You know.
Yeah, I bought tickets for $18. Left field in home run territory. So
I love the bleachers at the Cell. That's my favorite place to sit.
so you call it the sale. I still call it Comiskey. But yeah, I love the
Man, I was
bleachers.
born in '97, man, so it's the Cell to me.
I'm not mad at you, bro. For real, for real. I just won't call it guaranteed rate
The
field.
rate.
Right. That don't even sound right. G rate, G field, maybe G field and GR field. Like, bro,
No,
something got to change. But guaranteed rate field, it just sounds too
the
corporate. Because
downward pointing red arrow on the outside of the stadium.
and here's the thing:
Trajectory of that team.
when they changed it to U.S. Cellular, it was like, what U.S. Cellular? But then it was like the cell. Okay, I can rock with that.
Right, yeah. It was a good nickname for sure.
But guaranteed rate field just doesn't sound. It doesn't have any redeeming qualities.
Imagine if the Cubs changed Wrigley. Like,
They
could you?
would never.
No, they can't. They absolutely can't.
They can't because what do the city around it, the area around it is called Wrigleyville. What are you gonna
Right.
call it? Miller Lightville or you know,
I mean, Millerville's not terrible, but then I'd feel like it's a Brewers, you know, area.
crypto.comville. Like it's just no way to reconcile that.
Yeah, I hate like it doesn't feel the same anymore with all these like really kind of odd companies buying out the rights to some of these stadiums.
I remember when Bang Bros was trying to buy the Miami rights.
I never even heard about that. That's so funny.
Yeah, yeah, they wanted to be Bang Bros Arena. That would have been lit in Miami. It actually seemed like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's go, Suzuki.
Fastball, low and outside. Suzuki takes for ball one.
He's already 0-1. Top of the fourth inning. This game is moving quickly as well.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have to split screen for the Illini game if it keeps moving like this. Another rubber match, same as the Sox game.
Come on, Suzuki. You got high hopes, my guy. I'm about to buy one of your jerseys.
Yep, Suzuki is first time up to the plate in the first inning. Hit the ball hard up the middle on the ground, but it hit off the ankle of Nathan Eovaldi, who then picked up the ball and threw it over to first base for the out.
1-1 is the count.
Ball hits the top of the strike zone for strike two.
Nice pitch.
Very nice cutter. He hasn't thrown that one a lot tonight. If he can locate it like that, we might see a little bit more of it.
This Puffy situation is just getting funnier by the moment. Ugh.
What situation is that?
P. Diddy? Gee, you didn't see all the stuff that happened with Puffy? All you gotta do is type in Puffy or Diddy on your Google search, and you're gonna see all types of stuff pop up.
I'm not super up to date on breaking news from what's that 90s hip hop artists.
First of all, I agree with you. I understand what you're saying, but this is something that's been on CNN, Fox News, and
okay, that's not okay. This is on me then. This is on me.
yeah, like come on, like this has been
It's baseball news, and, and like what albums my favorite bands are dropping. That's about it. That's all that makes it in here.
Hey, the XX got a new album coming soon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
you'll have to send me some more hip hop stuff to get into. I've been trying to get a little bit more into it. I kind of like a folk guy. That's what my family has always kind of been into. But I've been trying to get into like kind of all genres a little bit more, you know. And I like hip hop. I just don't know what to start with.
Yeah, I got you, bro. You know me, I listen to everything. So
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to a customer on my job the other day, and he mentioned something, and it made me think of the Beatles, and I started rattling off. No, he said that the best Beatles song is what do you think the best Beatles song is?
That is such a difficult question. I'm I'm gonna take an unpopular view, and I'm gonna say "While My Guitar Gently Weeps."
So me, I like I know this ain't the name. I think it's Eleanor Rigby. I like that song.
Yeah, absolutely. That is the name.
Okay, and then
Hit on
Yellow
the
Submarine.
ground, up the middle. Bellinger grounds out for the second.
He said that "Here Comes the Sun" is their best song, but for me, it's Eleanor Rigby. "Let It Be," "Come Together" is up there as
Mm-hmm.
well,
Yeah, great song.
and then the last one was "Yellow Submarine" for me.
Yeah, you're kind of naming off one from like every kind of section of the Beatles throughout their band's career. Whenever they changed their sound, so to me that says that you definitely appreciate kind of like all different phases of
Oh
them.
yeah, absolutely. And, I mentioned to somebody his last name was Gray. I was like, oh, just like one of the best Dave Matthews songs ever made. Date Gray Street. He's like, what is that? I'm like, you a white dude. You're supposed to know all Dave Matthews music.
I know like two, maybe three of his hits, but you see
Fuck.
the replay of Christopher Morel absolutely crushing that leadoff triple from the second inning.
You
Let's get
gotta
it
do a
about 10
deep
feet further here.
you gotta do a deep dive into Dave Matthews. It's like I don't know how you
I've
missed out.
listened to most of his stuff. It's not really my cup of tea.
Yeah, he definitely benefited from like the drunk college student
He
era.
benefited from magic mushrooms. That's the main thing I think he benefited from.
But the live music, the instrumentation, like they got some really good
Absolutely.
songs too.
That's a great base hit from Christopher Morel right up the middle. Off to a nice hot start. Second base hit for him, second base hit for the Cubs on the night.
Well, he got a triple, so this is his first base hit. Second, he
Yeah.
got an extra base hit. But John Mayer is another one that's like one of my favorites,
I like
especially
John
his
Mayer
first
a lot. Yeah. I
first
guess
three
he's
albums.
similar-ish to
Dave Matthews, yeah.
Matthews, yeah.
First three albums though from John Mayer are all certified.
One thing that I think about John Mayer, I think that like his radio stuff is really not indicative of who he is as a musician. Like his guitar skills
Yeah,
are a
solid,
lot better than you tend to hear in some of his bigger hits.
solid. But Continuum is a flawless album.
I'll have to
Room
give that one a full listen.
Yeah, Room for Squares was okay. Heavier Things was really, really good, but Continuum was his opus, and he could never really recreate that. As Christopher Morel is on bass,
That was a nice splitter on the inside for strike one against Dansby Swanson.
Swanson got to get a hit right here. 2 out, 1 on. Let's get a hit. Let's try to make it extra base hit to get Morel over.
Put one right in the gap here. Fouled off for strike two. I have all these heating up a little bit. Fastball at 96.
Look at his stand. Look at that.
What is
He's 6'2". Did he grow? I don't understand. His release is at 6'9" instead of 6'2" now.
Oh, that's when he's releasing the ball higher up. It makes it more difficult for batters
Creates
to judge.
creates more velocity.
Right.
I ain't mad at him.
It's crazy all this advanced metrics that they have nowadays. So much math involved in baseball.
I love it.
I do too. You can analyze everything.
That's really what increased my interest in baseball was the analytics aspect of it. Like my inner nerd came after high school and I was like, man, fuck math.
Yeah, same here. I somehow made it through high school without taking a single calculus course, and I'm still proud of that. But
You should be.
I like statistics.
But here's the thing: like once math was always cool to me until they got to imaginary numbers.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Wait a minute, what? No, y'all need to change the lingo or terminology or something because there's no way I'm about to sit here and try to figure out the answer to an imaginary number.
Full count. Swanson swings and misses as a strikeout for the third out.
Come on, Swanson. That was a ball.
That'll retire the Cubs. Moving on to the bottom of the fourth. Two up for the Rangers. We've got Corey Seager, Josh Jung, and Adolis Garcia. That is the heart of their order right there.
Yeah, if you don't do nothing else though tonight, listen to the Continuum album front to back.
I'll do that while I watch the Illini game. That'll be like a weird vibe.
It's right. It is a breakup album though. I will tell you that. But sonically, it's so legit. Especially like one of my two of my favorite songs on it. It's a bunch of them, but there's a song called Vultures that's solid. Maybe you and Wyatt can work it into your set. And then there's another one called I Don't Trust Myself Loving You, which is solid as well.
Okay, very cool. I'll check it out for sure. Like I said, I like his music. I don't. Was it him that he's doing like a live tour now with the Grateful Dead members?
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
done that for a while.
I don't know that his voice really matches up that well with them personally. At least like for the Grateful Dead songs, I don't necessarily hear it, but yeah, I always liked him on like his own stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and I got MLB TV for free too because I got T-Mobile. They hooked me up.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I'm paying for the Marquee app now.
Well, you wouldn't be able to watch any local market games on MLB TV. You know how that go. They black them out.
Yeah, that's what's nice about Marquee. It's about the only thing that's nice about Marquee. I miss WGN though.
Don't you? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
And I miss Len Casper.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys got him now on the radio.
Mm-hmm. I do listen to a lot of baseball on the radio. That's the only reason I have Sirius XM. I'm about to download MLB The Show as well and get into that.
Oh yeah, you got to let me know. We can play that together.
You got an Xbox or a PlayStation?
Xbox, but you can go cross-platform.
Yeah, I know, because that's the only way y'all got a good baseball game is by getting it from PlayStation. We was killing y'all for decades.
And I still don't have a Spider-Man game.
I know you don't. But you can get it on PC if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I only have the one computer and it's 100% full of music.
You got no external hard drives, man. You tweaking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess I could do that. That makes sense.
That's what I do from my PlayStation. I got an external, like a 3 terabyte external hard drive, and I save all my games on that.
Seager flies out on the first pitch to Bellinger, and that'll bring up Josh Jung.
That's good for Justin Steele because he's at 44 pitches in the fourth inning. So first pitch swinging out.
He's kind of evened out his pitch count now. He got out of the third pretty quickly.
Yeah, so that's good. We might see him go through the sixth now.
If he can make it through 5 on opening day, I'll be happy. If he can make it through 6, I'll be ecstatic.
Another strike. Nice.
2 on Josh Jung.
Mm-hmm.
Jung's an above-average hitter. A lot of plate appearances. How old is he? Fouls that one away. He's only 26 years old. He'll be around for quite a while for Texas. Steele shakes off Gomes. Delivers the 0-2. Fouled off again.
He got that pitch off with 2 seconds left on the pitch clock.
You can hardly shake off your catcher anymore.
You got to be decisive now. I love it. You can't be playing games and dilly-dallying up there.
I don't mind the pitch clock. I don't love it when I'm at the games. I kind of want a little bit more time between innings so I can go get a hot dog, but Some of the stadiums have gotten really good about ordering food on your phone, and they'll bring it to you at your seat, and that way you don't miss any of the game, and that's that makes up for it to me. I just hate getting up after an inning and just trying to get like a cup of lemonade or a hot dog, and I miss like an entire batting order just waiting in line.
Yeah,
So
that's
fast.
why I sneak all my stuff into the stadium.
Ooh, very sneaky. That's your illegal thing. I was watching the Sox live stream earlier, and I have no way to legally watch the White Sox right now. So that's how that's my way of not contributing to the White Sox
I'm,
payroll right now.
I'm telling you, I sneak alcohol, snacks,
Ooh,
all of it.
that is a hard hit ball off the
Get
wall.
there.
Suzuki plays it, throws to second. Jung is slides in safely.
You know who would have threw him out? Bo Jackson, Ichiro.
Jason Hayward.
Yeah, but Ichiro was different.
Ichiro needs to be a unanimous first ballot Hall of Famer this year.
Yes, bro.
There's
He
no
would have.
excuse.
He would have threw dude out at second from right here. That ball would not have touched the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Those in a row.
ridiculous. Ridiculous, bro. I'm talking about Swanson didn't even think about playing the ball. He was like, it's gonna bounce to me. That's okay though. One out, one on, one in runner in scoring position for the Texas Rangers. I believe this is their first runner in scoring position.
Swing and a miss from Garcia.
Just
Was
crazy. I
that
didn't.
their first hit?
Yeah,
It was, yeah.
yeah, because they had a walk earlier.
Hard hit ball to third base, and there's no play.
Oh God, bro, how do you not throw it to third?
I think it bounced off Madrigal's glove. There was just nobody to cover.
Jeez, runners at the corners.
That's 106 miles an hour. That's going to be an infield single.
Yeah, runners at the corners now. One out. Double play ball still in play.
It'd be a nice way to get out of it. Yeah, there was just nobody to throw to at third.
Yeah.
Swanson reacted quickly enough. Maybe he could have gotten it to first. I don't know if there was enough time, though. Madrigal needs to make the play, but yeah, scored, decided it was a base hit. 106 miles an hour is pretty tough to field.
Yeah. Let's get
First
this double play.
Fouled away. Wyatt Langford 0 for 1 today.
Let's get this double play.
Langford was called out on strikes his first time up in the bottom of the second. Fastball high and outside. Makes the count 1-1. Langford was drafted 4th overall in the 2023 MLB draft. He's only 22 years old. That's a very quick call up to the big league level to be on an opening day roster.
Mm-hmm.
Hard hit ball to center field.
That's going
Bellinger makes the catch. Run will score.
Tie game.
Rangers tie it up 1-1.
Here we go. Let's go, fellas. No more damage, Justin Steele.
Stop the bleeding now. It's the heart of their order. Second time they're seeing them. If you can get through it with just one run with this high-powered offense, we can survive that.
Oh, yeah, we could definitely survive this. Let me see what's going on.
Got Heim up next. Jonah Heim, catcher. Grounded out to second base his first time up. Fouls that one back, 0-1. Fastball foul deep to the right side, 0-2. Let's get him here.
Strike him out still.
What do you think? Another fastball, maybe a little low inside slider,
I think he's finna try to go outside, get in the chase.
maybe a little setup. He's got a couple pitches to waste yet.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
And that one maybe was exactly that, a waste.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty high fastball there. Makes count 1-2. Steal at 60 pitches. Slider inside, got him.
Mm-hmm.
Steele gets out of it with only 1 run scored. Both teams at 1 run, 2 hits, and 0 errors. We move on to the top of the fifth.
Oh, this game is moving.
It is. All right, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Take your time, Brody.
You got it.
Chicago Cubs and the defending World Series champions tied at 1 run apiece going into the fifth inning. So far, you've had a triple from Christopher Morel. Then you also had a situation this last inning when Texas was able to tie it up. But the top of the order has been abysmal. Actually, the entire lineup has been pretty bad, with the exception of Christopher Morel, who's 2 for 2 with a run scored. Dansby Swanson has an RBI, but that was a sac fly pretty much. Top of the order, Ian Happ 0 for 2, Suzuki 0 for 2, Cody Bellinger 0 for 2. Then you got Swanson 0 for 1, Horner 0 for 1, Madrigal 0 for 1, and Jan Gomes 0 for 1. So Cubs got work to do in terms of getting that offense going. Everybody's not hitting with the exception of the phenom, Christopher Morel, real quick around the league. Baltimore defeats the Angels 11-3. The White Sox fall to Detroit 1-0. They're off tomorrow. They'll be back on Saturday. Minnesota 4-1 over Kansas City. The Yankees pull one out versus Houston. Juan Soto making his presence known. And Pittsburgh defeats Miami in 12 innings, 6-5. San Diego 6-4 over San Francisco. The Cardinals get crushed by the Dodgers 7-1. And then Tampa Bay and Toronto. Toronto wins 8-2 over Tampa Bay. Cincinnati 8-2 over Washington. Later tonight, you got Cleveland versus Oakland, Boston versus Seattle, Colorado versus Arizona, Milwaukee and New York Mets, Atlanta and Philly are all postponed due to bad weather. We got 17 people in the chat. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us on this double header Thursday. The Chicago White Sox earlier, me, Wyatt, and Steve O Speaks were able to go ahead and kick it with you guys then. And then we got the Cubs tonight taking care of business as the season goes on. We'll typically join games in the seventh inning or later, sixth or seventh inning, depending on how close the game is and if we're home from work or not. But we will have daily episodes. Mike will be handling the majority of the Cubs duties on daily updates, and I'll be taking care of the White Sox along with Wyatt from time to time. But you guys go ahead, like, comment, and share. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to rock with the rest of the Chi-Town Sports family. We got Bulls, Bears, all of it. As we have Michael Bush at the plate again for his second appearance, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir. How we feeling, chat? Tie ball game. Michael Bush walked in his first career plate appearance back in the top of the second inning. Fouls off the 0-2.
Yeah, we just want to see you get on base, my guy. You're the leadoff hitter in this inning. Go ahead, take care of business.
He is the kind of hitter who has the power to give the Cubs the lead with one swing, though. And with the righty-lefty matchup, I also wouldn't hate to see that. That's a great eye.
Whoa, that's a nasty pitch. The umpire in the White Sox game would have called that a strike.
It's really tough for a rookie in his very first his first game for a new team to be able to lay off that one on opening day.
Yes, sir. Let's
Great
see if he
play.
lays off this next one, too. 1-2 to count.
He did lay off of it.
He's going to take a walk.
All right. Michael Bush strikes out looking for out number one. I was going to bring up Nico Horner.
Wait a second. He's been the oh, I'm about to say he's been the same coach for all this time. All right, he hasn't.
Horner grounded into a double play back in the top of the second.
Come on, Red Bull, kick in.
Takes a cutter low and outside, ball two. I'm feeling it too, man. I'm ready for the weekend.
Bro, it's my vacation. I've been ready for the weekend since Monday, so I've been. I was off today though, so God was good.
There you go.
Ooh, nasty swing.
Big hack from Horner.
Come on, Horner. He's trying to tie. He's trying to break this tie.
That's not what we need out of him. We need consistent base hits. We got plenty of guys in this lineup with power. And swings at one just way down there in the dirt for the second strike, 2-2.
I want to see a little bit more plate discipline from you right here, Nico. 2-2. Let's work the count full or only swing at strikes, my dude.
I was just bragging about his on base percentage. Now he needs to be a leadoff guy, and now he's swinging at that. Good job fighting that one off.
Gotta fight it.
And then you see pretty good season last year for Nico.
Let's
Above
get
average,
double digit
batting
home.
average.
Let's get
Still
double digit homers.
That'd be nice to see. Not a big power guy, but
Let's get to 10.
definitely does hit it out occasionally. And
There
there he
you
goes.
go.
Walk. Well done.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like to see right there. We already got one out.
It's going to bring up Nick Madrigal, the third baseman. Madrigal does tend to ground into quite a few double plays. Not a bad eye. He could draw another walk here if Eovaldi's starting to tire. Not showing a lot of signs of it if he is, though. Or did that hit him? That hit Horner's elbow. I didn't even realize.
Me neither.
He's got a pad right there. He didn't even react. That's why. Swung on and fouled off by Madrigal 0-2. See Madrigal's stats at the bottom of the screen there. Not a lot of power.
Not a lot of nothing offensively.
No, he's a plus defender at third base, and he gets on base pretty well. That's about it. They call him Nicky Two Strikes because he's very good at running up pitchers' pitch counts. Fouls off a lot of pitches.
Come on, Craig Council. Get that first win, bro.
I want to see it against the reigning World Series champions. It's so weird that it's interleague play on opening day.
I'll take it. I like the way they've balanced out the schedule.
Yeah, I suppose if they're putting the DH in both leagues, there's no real point in splitting them up at all anymore.
Yeah, and you don't have to see teams in your division 83 times like before.
I will miss all the Cardinal Cub matchups. Coming from and Madrigal grounds into a double play. Kind of called that one.
Hey, it happens. 1-1 tie going into the bottom of the fifth. I think we should see Steele come out one more time.
I would expect to. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
All right, Chi-Town Sports Central fans, don't forget to follow all the other channels: Chicago Bears Central, Chicago Bulls Central, Chicago Sky Central, Chicago Blackhawks Central. Y'all already over here. If you haven't already followed Chicago White Sox and Cubs Central, and then you got the Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys, C Dub and Bobby. We are your everyday source for Chicago sports updates with Hayes, Bobby, Steve O Speaks, C Dub, and myself. We gets it in. And then of course we got Mike and Wyatt over here on the baseball channel. Man, I appreciate you guys.
We're having a great time.
Yes, sir. I'm excited about this Illinois game tonight, though. For real, for real.
Man, if they can beat Iowa State, I feel like Illinois it has to prove it more than any other 3 seed in the tournament. Iowa State and
They
then
tough.
UConn, that's the best 2 seed and the best 1 seed in the tournament, in my opinion.
Yeah. Iowa State is not going to be easy. I'll be surprised if Illinois beats them tonight, to be 100.
Yeah, it's going to be a really tough game. Vegas odds has them. I think Iowa State is like 2.5 point favorites. It's supposed to be a pretty close game, um, and hopefully it is. You know, love watching close March Madness games, but definitely want to see the Fighting Illini come out on top.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I want to see them win the whole thing. Um,
That's who I got in my bracket. I call it misguided but real.
I don't do brackets anymore because I just can't take the disappointment. I haven't done them in like 3 years. Like, man, I've been doing this my whole life and I always fuck it up. So
The one that I usually do like a couple every year, and I'll do a couple that are fun. The one that did the best for me last year, and the one that's currently doing the best for me, is which mascot would win in a fight.
okay. I ain't mad at you.
Yep,
Seems like you put a lot of thought into it.
I do. Yeah, no, I kind of like have to look things up here and there, like would a Spartan or a tiger win in a fight?
Yeah, it would be a Spartan.
I think I took the tiger.
Yeah, the Tiger ain't got no chance against a Spartan.
No, see, I think I took the Spartan over a cougar, but I took the tiger over a Spartan. Tigers are incredible killing machines. That's a hard hit ball over Bellinger in the gap. It's going to be extra bases for Ezekiel Duran.
Just stop him at second. Um, but yeah, no way, man. You watch 300. There's no way a Tiger beating a Spartan.
A tiger's not going to beat 300 Spartans, but he'll be
Even
one.
just one.
No, he'll be one. Not like
Man.
the main guy, not the main guy, but like
Man,
just one of the other
their
ones.
rite of passage is to send like a 7-year-old boy out into the wilderness to fight tigers and lions and shit. Like, there's no way. A grown Spartan versus a tiger, that
Okay,
tiger loses.
not a Spartan from the movie 300, but a Spartan in real life. A tiger would beat.
I'm talking about real life too. They was legit. They some G's.
You think that Spartans fought saber-toothed tigers?
Well, not obviously, no.
Or wait, was it a wolf? It was a wolf, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a wolf.
Okay, all right.
But
See, a
still,
wolf's a lot easier to kill than a tiger, though.
how you figure?
You got to look up tigers, man.
From an 8-year, we talking about 8-year-old boys though. We're not talking about. We're not talking about.
All right, chat. We need help here. You got to vote Spartan or tiger. This is serious.
I'm going with the Spartan. They got spears and the gusto.
Definitely going tiger. I'm going tiger. They have enough force to crush that. It's a ball hit up the middle. Oh, play made to third, caught in a rundown is Duran.
Good job.
And the out is made. Incredible defensive play made by Swanson.
Yeah, great job.
Above average.
Great job. The IQ right there was incredible. I'm not even sure why Buddy ran. You had the open base. You could have just chilled.
Yeah, there were no outs. That was not a good base running decision, but very good heads-up play there by Swanson. Good job by Madrigal to keep that ball in front of him, and they got the out.
Well, Justin Steele also plays a role in that because he pointed to third base to make sure that they understood.
It's good team defense. Bunt laid down. Steele picks it up, flips to first. Great play, Justin Steele. Oh, no.
Did he hurt himself? Oh, no. Hamstring. That's a great play from him. But you're not. So when you don't do this type of stuff on a regular basis, looks like it could be more just a cramp, really. But they're going to have to take him out. Man, that's not good to see. Justin Steele
No, it's not.
lying down on the first base line,
Didn't he have an injured hamstring in spring training?
holding the back of his left leg. Definitely did everything he could to preserve this 1-1 tie. I doubt this is anything too serious, but he's gonna have to come out. Let's see how it looked on the replay. Oh yeah, not too tough. So I don't think it'll be too serious. Cause look right here, I've done this in basketball a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Put too much weight on that
That does
leg.
look like, that looks like maybe a hamstring, but if it, yeah, hopefully just a cramp. We'll see. Walking off his own power.
Hey, Steely E just came with the facts. Look, tigers are killers who don't need a pack like a lion or a human. Tigers kill anything they get their paws on, not even a competition. If Spartans were as good as people think, where's Sparta at now? I
Oh,
feel you, bro.
boom!
Hey,
Steely E backing me up.
hey, drop the mic, Steely E. I ain't mad at you, bro. Speaking
Now,
of
if
steel,
it's a Detroit Tiger versus a Spartan, I'll take the Spartan.
yes, sir. Steel limps off to the bullpen into the locker room.
Oh, you hate to
Um,
see it.
yeah, that means he's probably gonna miss his next start. Who you think? Hayden Wesneski? Because Jordan Wicks is
Uh,
already on the run.
maybe we see Wesneski. Maybe we see Drew Smiley take more of a starter type role.
Right, because we already got a side taking a starter type role
Yeah,
with Tyone out. So this is not good. Two of your top three starters suffering
right.
injuries. Um, I feel you, Steely. He say Spartan. F Detroit. Detroit dusty. Detroit is like a pothole, the pothole of America.
Which city would you rather live in, Detroit or Cleveland?
Neither.
Now you have to pick one. It's kind of
I'd rather jump off the top of the Sears Tower with no parachute than choose either one of those places.
harsh words.
And to be honest, I'd have all happy thoughts on the way down.
I mean, you'd be looking at Chicago, which is a great city to live in.
I'd just be like, I hit him with the Spider-Man. Like, for real, for real.
I'm
Detroit.
looking forward to warmer weather here. I truly mean this. There is no better city in the world than Chicago in the summer.
Oh yeah. Summertime Shy is goated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been, all over the planet and I've yet to experience food like Chicago. New Orleans got great food. Texas has some moments. LA has their moments, Georgia. But Chicago is one of the most dangerous cities on the planet, and we still lead the world in tourist visitations. Like people still come in, like they be on the news, like, man, Chicago is dangerous, but I want one of them hot dogs though. I'm on my way. Take a bullet for this food. I ain't never heard nobody say Detroit food was good or Cleveland food is good.
Detroit
Um,
pizza is weird. It's better than New York pizza, but that's because any pizza is better than New York pizza.
I think New York gets a bad rap because they just believe in themselves too much, so much. But I've had some pretty good pizza in New York as well. I've had some decent pizza in St. Louis also, but it's all different.
Oh,
Chicago is
wait,
just a,
you're not
a
talking emos, are you?
yeah. I've had the St. Louis
That
Emos
stuff is
joint.
nasty, man.
Yeah, it was okay. It was okay.
I couldn't stomach it. I was high on painkillers from wisdom tooth surgery. This was with Wyatt. We were on our baseball road trip last year. We had gone seen both Chicago teams, saw Milwaukee, saw St. Louis and Kansas City all on one road trip.
Nice.
And when we were going through St. Louis, we stopped for Emo's Pizza because I had never had it, and Wyatt kept saying that I needed to try it. But I just had my wisdom teeth out, and I hardly remember this. The mozzarella sticks were great. The pizza was inedible.
It was edible for us. Me and my family, we ate the pizza, but we were
I'm,
also
I'm
hungry.
happy for you, man, but I couldn't stomach it.
We got Julian Merriweather coming in place of an injured Justin Steele. Prayers up to Justin Steele, who looks like he re-aggravated a hamstring injury. 1-1 is the game. 1 on, 2 out. Runner in scoring position for the Texas Rangers as Simeon and Merriweather do battle. Craig Counsell got one of them long ass Freddy Krueger before he was burned noses.
Like
Ooh, another
Pinocchio out
pitch in the
there.
dirt from Merriweather.
Another look at Justin Steele here, making a great play, but injuring himself in the process.
See, what he did wrong there was jump off one leg and land on that same leg. Look, he jumped off that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you put too much body weight. His body weight came down on that leg.
Yeah, I don't.
Dude, throw a strike. Come on, Merriweather. What is you on with them bowling shoes?
Looking a little bit wild right now. Oh, come on now. What is this? There we go. There's a good pitch at 97, top of the zone, fouled off.
Mm-hmm.
3-1 count.
We need an out.
Marcus Semien.
Right
Absolutely.
here, right now. Let's get this out.
That's ball 4, high and outside the zone. That's okay. We had an open base. Hopefully that's okay. We'll see. Merriweather strikes out a lot of guys, 12.3 K per 9. That's very high. Well, I didn't know Corey Seager was up next. I don't really like that walk now.
2 on, 2 out. Good. Bottom of the 5th, still out. Merriweather with a nice strike thrown to Seager.
Yeah, Merriweather had a pretty good year last year. It was a little bit up and down, but a 3.38 ERA. Definitely not bad. Only gave up 8 home runs over 72 innings pitched.
That's not bad at all.
Not at all. And how many strikeouts? 98 strikeouts.
Looking That's, for another one right here.
Over 36 walks. Little high in the walk column for that many innings pitched, but overall not terrible.
This boy Corey Seager batted damn near 300 or better against every pitch. 299 was his lowest.
Corey Seager absolutely raked last year. He'd been injured for the previous few years before that after having a very good rookie and sophomore season. But last year just broke out in a crazy way and is projected to do a lot of the same in 2024.
He took one of them limitless pills. I can't wait till we get sponsored by Goose Island so I can say how great these beers are. Oh my mama.
Great Chicago brewery.
Yes, sir. So
that
is
pitch hung right in the wheelhouse. What a snag by Horner. Play made to Bush for the 3rd out.
Ooh, Webb Jim.
Ooh. We'll be seeing that on MLB later tonight. Absolutely.
Definitely a Webb Jim. 18 in the chat. Smash that like button for us, y'all. Help us out with the algorithm. Go ahead and hit that follow button, that notification bell.
What a play by Horner. Beautiful.
Ooh. And he had to see around the base runner as well to catch that. Like, that's just all instincts.
That definitely saved a run. If that gets through to Suzuki, I don't think he makes that play at home. For Semien, he's got some speed.
Yes, sir. Let's go. I'm excited, man. It's so good to be off work for the first week of baseball so we can get a nice little rhythm going.
I'm so jealous. I wish I could make it for the Cubs home opener. I'll definitely be going opening week to at least one game, probably one game for each team in Chicago. But man, I love baseball.
Let me know.
I love just wearing a jacket and bringing a blanket and ordering hot chocolate and just freezing my butt off in the stands. It's a great time.
You mispronounced whiskey. You said hot chocolate, but I'm pretty sure you meant whiskey.
No, that ain't for me. That's for you. That's all yours.
Oh man. Ugh. This is nice too. I was able to get this to represent for both teams.
Ooh, that's sick. Where'd you get that from?
Amazon.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I gotta get a blue one.
Yeah, they had them in different colors. I went with black because I got black Cubs. I'm one of the few people that you'll see wearing black Cubs gear.
I think it's a good look. I want to find some green Cubs gear because you probably didn't guess this, but I'm Irish.
I didn't. I thought you were African American.
And you see a ton of Irish Sox gear because it's Southside Irish, but it's not common for the Cubs.
Yeah, I mean, but there's some. You just gotta type it in. Green Cubs
Yeah,
and
I think
New
it just
Era
won't
and
trend as that good.
New Era and it's a few other places that they have like a lot of stuff for real, for real.
You know what I've
Uh,
seen lately is like Wrigley Field gear. That specifically, it's like the clock over the scoreboard or like the marquee and stuff, and that's like this nice dark green, like the same as the ivy or the seats at Wrigley, and that
Fan-
stuff's pretty nice.
Fanatics and Pro Standard, and plus, if you use like Afterpay or different apps that'll allow you to just buy stuff and basically digital layaway. You can pay for stuff over time as the Cubs are at bat. We got Ryan Gomes, bottom of the order for him, and then we got the top of the order coming right after him. Takes a ball. 1-0 is the count. 1-1 is the score at the top of the sixth inning. And he took that. He didn't swing. Stop that. Stop playing.
Yep. Ball two to Jan Gomes. Gomes is the current starting catcher for the Chicago Cubs, kind of working in a mentorship type role in 2024 for Miguel Amaya, the young minor leaguer who has made the opening day roster, although not the opening day lineup for the Cubs. Amaya impressed last year, and we're definitely going to see quite a bit of him at the big league level this year, hoping that he'll be the everyday catcher by next year here at Wrigley Field. Gomes fouls off ball four, full count.
Just want to say that even though the White Sox lost, we did have like double the amount of viewers for the White Sox game that we had for this one, though. You
Because you
feel
got
me?
a Fox host that's had this channel. Just wait,
You got to take the victories where you can. You feel me?
just wait. You had people wanting to get off work, and pay attention to baseball instead of work. That's why I was watching.
Stop that, man. Don't hate on the White Sox having a good game.
Oh, they had a great game. They played a great game.
I think they really just wanted to see what Crochet was all about, and he looked solid.
Did Gomes pops one up, shallow center field, play made by Seager for the first out. That'll bring up the top of the Cubs order with Ian Happ.
Dude look like Shannon Tatum.
Talking Corey Seager.
Mm-hmm. He had a little Channing Tatum in his profile. For a second, I still honestly I can say I still don't know if Channing Tatum is white or black or mixed or whatever. Him and Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel, like that. Channing Tatum's been in too many rom coms lately.
D.
Hap, a switch hitter's hitting from the left side where most of his power comes from.
He does have power. 21 home runs last season.
You don't see him hit it over the fence too often on the right side. In fact, he's just generally better on the left side. Sometimes I wonder if he should just hit against left-handed hitters on the left side, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume that the hitting coaches and Happer kind of know what he should be doing better than I do.
Facts. But maybe they don't. They got to hire you on.
I'll take we'll negotiate, but I'm open to a job offer.
And then you got your boy Ilvaldi kind of melting down a little bit. He didn't like the way that pitch located.
He's at 75 pitches here, the sixth inning. Definitely wouldn't be surprised if maybe after he gets through. Let's see here. Maybe
Yeah,
after if he gets through Suzuki, maybe Texas brings in another pitcher.
yeah, he won't be back for the seventh for sure.
No.
He cursing himself out.
Two inside to Hap, evens the count.
Mm. You wonder, like, why'd you jump out the way? Just take the hit. Take one for the team.
Yeah, you wonder that, but at the same time, Steele took one for the team, and I'd kind of rather that guy had gotten on base.
Oh, yeah. Facts.
Hap swings at a low fastball for the second out. That's going to bring up Seiya Suzuki.
Come on, Seiya. You got MVP aspirations, my guy. Let's make it happen.
Suzuki 0 for 2. Grounded out his first time up. And let me find a second time. Flew out to center back in the fourth.
I think it's dope how Mark. Look at that Geico on the mound. Like they superimpose stuff
Pitch
everywhere
swinging,
in there.
and that's a base hit.
Oh, let's go.
Into the corner, maybe extra bases.
Let's go. Get to second. You got to get to second on that. That went all the way down the third base line.
And that's a 2-out double for Seiya Suzuki. Great swing, great hit.
Yes, sir. That's it. Let's get. Look at him doing his gang signs. I see you, bro.
Love to see that.
Let's go. He looks happy. A little bit of a weight off your shoulder. You got that. You get that first hit. You
Such
get
a
the
nice swing, doesn't he? It's just so compact and so controlled.
Oh
and
yeah,
he gets a lot of power out of it too.
Yeah, because he, it's all in the back of his legs too. Both of his legs bounce back after he hit that hit.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to him, man. He looks like he's happy. Look at him.
And that's going to bring up Bellinger with the runner in scoring position.
Let's go, Cody B.
Swing and miss at a fastball right in his wheelhouse for strike one.
Oh, got under it. Needed to be a little bit up, but that would have been a ground ball if he had hit it. So maybe we're glad he missed it.
Next pitch high, evens the count 1-1.
Way to lay off on it.
A lot of fastballs. Definitely seems to be tiring a little bit with this pitch count now over 80.
Oh yeah, he done. He up out of there after this. Good pass.
That's a very nice pitch on the inside corner for strike two.
Up and in. Kind of choked him up a little bit. Wasn't nothing he could do with it, though, even though he swung. Not too much he could do with that.
1-2 way outside, evens the count. Another fastball. His velocity is not dipping. He's been right up at 95 and 96 all game.
Let's go ahead and force a full count or get a base hit. Actually, let's get a double.
Ooh, that's a base hit. That's going to score a run. Let's go, Belly. That's going to give the Cubs the lead, and that's why we signed him. Beautiful.
There you go, Belly.
That's another 2-out double.
Hit for contact. Wasn't trying to swing for the fences. They doing the Spider-Man. You dig? Even though that's my man on the Bears who do that, but I'll take it. Suzuki scores 2-1. Chicago Cubs top of the sixth.
What a nice piece of hitting there from Bellinger. Shortens up his swing, just pokes one right there past the first baseman. Oh, beautiful hit.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't get there.
RBI of the season.
I'll take it. Yes, sir. And it's clearly fair ball. Good job. Go ahead. Flex is in the chat for the Chicago Cubs, taking the lead on the defending MLB champions for sure.
Cubs offense, lifting, coming to life a little bit here. And look who we've got coming up next.
And still, Justin Steele is still in line for the win, right? It was 2 outs when he got out in the sixth. It was tied though, but
would he have gotten the third out?
Maybe.
I think he would have needed to have gotten the third out. So he's at this point he'll get a no decision.
Yep. Good quality start from him. Hopefully his injury is just a small little situation as opposed to something that bothers him for the whole season, honestly.
All right, Chris Morrell. Let's keep your 1,000 batting average intact here.
Amen. Hamstrings are tough, though, especially for baseball players. You can deal with that for the whole season.
Mm-hmm. First pitch low and away. Good take from Morrell, 1-0.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. He did all that. He did all that in a third of a season, bro. 26 home runs, 70 RBIs. It's bananas. Yeah, there you go.
Sits at bats and doesn't get hurt. I can't wait to see how many home runs he hits.
40 at least.
That would be amazing to see.
He damn near hit one a day.
Yeah, that didn't hop before it hit the wall on his triple, did it?
Mm-mm.
Grounded to the right side. Play made by the second baseman, but the Cubs score 1. Take the lead. We go on to the bottom of the sixth.
It's all good, Christopher Morrell. We still love you.
We do. 2 for 3 with a triple and a single. You know, it's acceptable.
Oh my mom, and then the Cubs. The bullpen is gonna have to come in and take care of business real quick around the league. We got a bunch of games going final already in opening day, like official opening day. They had opening day already with the Dodgers earlier last week, but Baltimore took care of business versus the Angels 11-3. The White Sox fall to Detroit 0-1. Minnesota took care of Kansas City 4-1. New York Yankees came back to defeat the Houston Astros 5-4. Pittsburgh, boo, with a win 6-5 over Miami. San Diego gets the win over San Francisco 6-4. And then, yes, the LA All Stars took care of the St. Louis Cardinals, the Dodgers, with a 7-1 win. Tampa Bay falls to Toronto 8-2 at home. Cincinnati 8-2 win over Washington at home. And then tonight, Cleveland and Oakland, Boston, Seattle, and Colorado, Arizona. Postponed games, Milwaukee and New York, Atlanta and Philly, they both play tomorrow to make up those games.
Quick update moving on into the bottom of the sixth. We are going to see our first appearance in Cubby Blue from Yency Almonte. He was acquired in the same trade that we got Michael Busch from this offseason. Excited to see what we get out of the young righty.
Let's go, Almonte. A lot of hopes on your shoulders, my guy. A lot of hype.
Let's see if I can pull up his stats here.
I don't know what my dog's barking at, but they need to mind their business.
Oh, I guess he's not that young, is he? It's like
28, right?
29.
30? Yeah.
29.
Okay.
He's still in his prime.
What you mean? I'm 41. I'm still in my prime.
2023, he pitched 48 innings, pretty standard for a reliever. 49 strikeouts, 24 walks. Gave up only 6 home runs. I'd like to see that. Where is his ERA here? Where's his ERA?
Did you see how Otani got his first hit? He tried to go for the triple with a man on third base. Like his teammate was on third base.
Oh, and he tried to. I saw he got a double, but no, I didn't see the replay.
That's
ERA
crazy.
at just over 5 last year, but he's been kind of good year, bad year, so he's due for a good one. And great play there by Swanson for the first out.
Oh yeah, real good play. That's not as easy as it looked. He had to turn his body and then return his body to catch that ball
Absolutely.
on the jump. You better
Good
thank
pitch
him,
by
man.
Almonte there to jam him up.
Boom. Running back, turns, catches.
That's almost a blind catch.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like it's going over his head. Most people would have hurt their back doing some shit like that.
Good
So
movement on the fastball there by Almonte. Strike one. Almost looks like Marcus Stroman up there. I know he's a righty, but just kind of like a shorter guy with that delivery.
yeah, and we'll take that 24% strikeout rate, but that walk rate at 12%, not good.
Yeah, just a little too high. And the ERA a little bit above what you'd like to see out of a reliever as well.
A little bit. 5.6.
But in 2022, it was 1.09, and that was in 36 innings pitched. A little bit under average, but still decent numbers.
Yeah, but 5 is a lot more than a little bit more than you want to see from a reliever. You want it to be in the high ones, low twos, if anything. Not no damn 5.
High ones, low twos. You're definitely making the All-Star team. But
Mm-hmm.
we'll see. Maybe the change of scenery will do him good. As a very nice sweeper there is fouled off. It's going to be an 0-2 for Adolis Garcia. Garcia is the right fielder for Texas. Hits with a lot of power. Fastball outside.
All right.
A lot of power and a lot of shoes.
Right. Them things look like a pack of Starbursts.
I like them.
I enjoy them too. They're nice. The colorway's pretty cool.
Dipped his feet in sherbet.
Tropical even. I like that. Dipped his feet in sherbet. That's a flex right there. Game kind of slowing down a little bit though. It's still the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah. Way outside. That is going to bring the count to full.
And here's the worry of that walk rate.
Mm-hmm.
Basically walks 1 out of every 10 batters he faces.
He's got to remember how good his defense is behind him here and throw strikes. That's a good pitch. Fouled away. Keeps the count full. What was that? A slider?
Let me see.
Oh, yeah,
Cutter.
I got it right here too. Cutter. Good looking cutter. His cutter has a lot of right to left action on it, and then his four seamer has is it's not a crazy high velocity, but it's got a ton of left to right action, and that's
A
so
cutter
far
that
gone.
a double. Oh, look at him.
Tie ball game as Adolis Garcia crushes a pitch right down the middle
Smack
into
that
the left
joint.
field stands.
He didn't even look at it. He just knew what it was. Like, geez. That dude got power though.
He does. You can't pitch it right there to him.
No.
Not what you
No.
want to see. 104.5 mile an hour exit velocity. Yeah, that's a no doubter.
407-foot home run. One pitch ties the game. All right, got to get back to work.
You can't put it there for Adolis Garcia. Not what you want to see.
Man, you smiling and shit, nigga. You can't smile like that, my guy.
All right, Langford up 0 for 1. I believe he was walked once as well.
Nice sinker. He putting them.
Sacrifice fly last time he was up.
He catching too much of the plate though.
He
Like,
is, yeah. He's either 3 feet off the plate or he's right over the heart of it. That's a good
yeah.
pitch. Swanson makes a backhanded stab, throws across the diamond, not in time. It's gonna be an infield hit.
Oh, look at that again though. Look at that again, Pedro.
What you have to remember is Michael Bush was brought up through the Dodgers system as a third baseman. Now, of course, he's been trained on first base throughout spring training. Uh, but how much is he able to make a stretch compared to somebody who's been playing first base for a few years? Looks like he's a little bit closer to the bag making that play than an experienced first baseman might be. He's definitely safe.
Yeah, he is closer to the bag. Oh, that's like milliseconds.
If he's stretched all the way out, maybe they get that,
Yeah, because you got to get your glove out there
but you
for
do want
sure.
to make sure that the ball stays in front of you. That's the most important thing.
Langford, with his first career MLB hit, had to beat it out. Now he's going to be pinch run for, or is he just showing love? What I'm happy about with being off is being able to go to the gym. I haven't been able to.
Oh, I haven't been able to either, but that's just because, I don't want to.
T. Who doesn't want to go to the gym? What's wrong with you?
I got a lot to do. I have to watch baseball, play video games, play
Facts.
guitar.
Facts.
That's pretty much it.
No, you got to get Nookie too. Nookie is important.
True.
Doggone Cubs. 2-2 tie.
A great game.
Yeah, bullpen had to come in a little earlier than expected.
Yeah.
And it's
That's just
kind of,
unfortunate, with
yeah,
Justin Steele being injured.
yeah, it's kind of hurting them. Um, Almonte hasn't done much. Here comes Leiter Jr. into the game. He was okay last season. Um, trying to get to Alzolay. But last season, Leiter Jr. with 4 saves, 77 strikeouts, 3.5 ERA, 69 games played, 48 hits given up, 27 runs, 25 earned runs, and 7 home runs to 24 strikes. 24 walks, my bad, 77 strikeouts. He did suffer losses, though, last season in his final 3 appearances. And then a couple of those were at extra innings when he blew the saves.
Yeah, he was functioning as the closer for the Cubs for a little while there before Alzolay really stepped in and took over.
Yeah, we took a L versus Atlanta on September 27th, a L versus Pittsburgh on September 20th, and an L versus Milwaukee on September 29th. But the one versus Milwaukee and Atlanta really sealed or cemented the Cubs' playoff hopes, as those were 10th inning losses.
And that's hard to place all the blame on the closer's shoulder in the 10th inning with the extra base runner. Um,
Deal with it.
I know. I can't stand it because you didn't earn that base runner and you're speeding up the most exciting part of the game. I don't want to see a team be able to just strike three guys out, then go out there, bunt the ball, hit a sacrifice fly, and the game's over. Go out there and try to crush a home run or hit a double and then hit a single. That's way more
No,
exciting to me.
it is exciting, but no.
I
I'm
just like
good.
baseball more than you. That's the thing.
Yeah,
You're more of a basketball fan, right?
yeah. I
And
want
I want baseball to last longer because I never want it to end.
to. Who's? I've never heard anybody in my life say they want baseball to last longer.
I have
What?
a disease, man. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
it sounds like a sickness for sure. Talking about I want baseball to last longer. Jesus, yo. You need to go take a long look in the mirror and have a soul searching moment about what it is that you enjoy in life.
It's been my entire life, man.
Mm.
It's my
Hey,
mom's fault. She was a huge Sox fan, actually.
and then you turned
Broke her
out with
heart. Yeah, it broke her heart. I chose the Cubs. That's a great strikeout there from Mark Leiter Jr. Nice splitter, way down in the dirt.
two out, bottom of the sixth. This seems like this sixth inning has been going on forever.
It sure has. There's been a home run, first career hit, a pitching change, now a strikeout.
Let's go,
Leiter
Lighter.
pickoff attempt, really close to getting Langford there. Nice move.
Yeah, it was really good because Crochet's move earlier, he a lefty too. It's just like, dude, nobody believes you.
Hmm. Leiter deals to Duran. High for ball one. Ezekiel Duran is 1 for 2 tonight. He hit a double to center field in the bottom of the fifth. Curveball way above the zone for ball two.
It didn't curve. It was
Sure did.
flat earth is no curvature.
That proves it right there. That's a good fastball inside, fouled off. Count 2-1. Wyatt Langford only played 44 games in the minors before being called up.
That's crazy. Look at that list. That's the 3-person list. 0 games, 6 games, 44 games. That 0 and 6, they must have been legit. I hope they turn into Hall of Famers.
Leiter pulls the string with another splitter in the dirt, gets a swing out of Ezekiel Duran for strike two. That was the strikeout pitch on the last hitter. It seems to be working pretty well for him way down there.
2 out, 1 on. Bottom of the sixth inning.
Fields. Well, he was pitching tonight, Steely E. So
Justin Fields is the reason why the Cubs are tied 2-2. If only he would stand in the pocket and throw a good pitch. I'm old, so I got all my alarms set. Make sure.
Another pickoff attempt. Langford dives back in safely. 2s across the board, 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the sixth, and tied 2-2.
Hey, 2-2-2, 22-22.
Oh, and look at that splitter down in the dirt, gets the swing and the miss for the third out. Nice inning there to get out of it with Mark Leiter Jr.
How do you duck to swing, bro? Like you literally have to do a squat to swing at that cheap.
That splitter has some crazy movement. He set him up with those high fastballs way above the zone, and then that splitter just looks like a low fastball before just really late movement on it, and it's
Yes,
working
sir.
very well for him.
Yes, sir. All right, Chicago Cubs going at it, holding court with the World Series winners, the Detroit. I want to say Detroit. This is my second game, y'all. Forgive me. The Texas Rangers. Um, Unfortunately for Justin Steele, he suffered somewhat of an injury, but prior to him leaving, 4 2/3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. He did get a nice out that led to his injury. So hopefully it's just a little bit of a tweak or whatever, not something that'll keep him out for too long. Tie game 2-2 as was it Almonte gave up the home run to the big fella Garcia, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Not a great pitch there from Yency Almonte. But Leiter gets us out of it, and we're moving on to the top of the seventh. Leading off for the Cubs will be Dansby Swanson, followed by Michael Bush, and then Nico Horner. Not a bad trio there for the Cubs. Hopefully, we can get some guys on base.
That's crazy that I'm watching this Celtics versus Hawks game on my phone, and the little ticker at the bottom of my TV screen got a score that's less than what it's just like my score is ahead of them. I'm living in the future.
That's how I felt with the White Sox game earlier. I was watching like 2 pitches ahead of where you were.
Yeah, I
Felt
don't like that.
amazing.
That's that privilege,
You were
man.
like, all right, Luba's about to hit a home run right here, and I just watch him like fly out to the warning track, right as you say it.
You sitting there celebrating. I
No,
know
no,
you
no.
be.
You know I want the Sox to win when they're not playing the Cubs. Come on now, the Cubs or
Ugh.
the Royals because I love Bobby Wood Jr.
Can't root for the Royals.
That's fair. Hey, they're your division rivals. I understand that. New pitcher for the Rangers. You want to take a stab at that name, Kev?
Let me look at it because I can see it on his back a little bit. Hold on. Oh, it's Boris. The S is silent.
Boars.
I
All right.
I, I can tell you that now. I might be wrong,
No, I
but
hate.
there's no
I'll trust
reason to have a S in front of a consonant. Like the rules require the S to become before a vowel. So if you decide to put the S before a consonant, then this S is silent.
I'll trust you. I'll trust you. Very high K rate, average walk rate, and a pretty high earned run average. So seems like he probably strikes out a lot of guys, but maybe gives up some pretty hard contact.
Yeah, two
Uh,
balls right now. No Diddy and 2-0 count. Can't locate the strike zone yet. Make him throw a strike,
hard hit
Swanson.
ball right to the third baseman, first out.
Man, Joe, make him throw a strike, Swanson.
I
I
didn't
would have.
hate that swing low in the zone there. It almost found the gap.
Yeah, but I would have looked at that third pitch at the two balls to start.
Make him throw a few more. That makes sense.
Yeah.
The Cubs have been swinging very early tonight. That's going to bring up Michael Bush. He's walked and I believe grounded out tonight. He's walked and struck out tonight. Excuse me.
Well, that means he's due.
He is. His debut for the Cubs takes high for ball two. It's 2-1. Not a huge change here for the Cubs. Boers throwing also 96-mile-an-hour heaters, and throwing with his right hand, similar to Eovaldi, the starter. Does feature a curveball that definitely has a little bit more of a 12-6 action rather than the sweeping action that Eovaldi's had. Fastball inside fouled towards the first base dugout. Let's count 2-2. See if Bush can catch a hold of one here. Come on now. Catcher signals high. Pitch is in high for ball three, full count. He's hitting 97 now. Definitely throwing some heat.
Yeah, just keep throwing that heat out the strike zone, my guy.
It's fine with me.
Let's get a walk right here.
Hard hit ball. That's a base hit. First base hit as a Cub for Michael Bush. Well done to the young man.
That means he's due.
Excellent piece of hitting.
Bro,
He'll
to be a
represent the go-ahead run here for the Cubs in the top of the seventh, and that will bring up Nico Horner.
groundskeeper for a Major League Baseball team has to be like an immense sense of pride just seeing how great the grass looks on TV.
And the folks down in Arlington did a great job today because that ballpark looks phenomenal.
Doesn't it, bro? Good job, fellas.
Wouldn't that
All right,
just
come on,
be
Swanson.
the
You
coolest
taking
job
that?
in the world?
No, the coolest job in the world is whatever allows me to make billions of dollars.
All right, imagine you make billions of dollars to mow the grass.
Then yeah, that's absolutely. I'll be drinking
Like
beer
that.
while I'm doing it too, for
Heck
sure.
yeah, man. It doesn't get better. Yeah, take a nice bite of that pretzel. There you go. Enjoy yourself. It's opening day.
That pretzel probably cold at this point. I hate the cold pretzels. They got to still be warm.
Absolutely. Oh, I don't really think he went.
They said he went?
Yeah.
No way, bro. The bat didn't even come forward.
Can we see a replay? Let's see here.
Bro, stop it.
Oh, he did break the plane. Yeah, that's a swing.
Okay, I'll take your word.
It was close, but
oh yeah, he did.
From that angle, it's close.
Yeah, he did though. I saw
he
it.
He did.
The bottom of the bat went for it too.
Don't like to say that's going to bring up Nicky 2 strikes. He's 0 for 2 today.
It's Justin Fields' fault. Let's get
Hard hit ball to right. Is that a fair ball? Is that a ground rule double?
This is scored in. Oh, that's fair.
That's a ground rule double for Nick Madrigal. That's going to put runners at second and third. Michael Bush is going to have to trot back to third base from home. The run will not count.
Because I'm so mad that it went into the stands, bro.
Yeah, that's a very nice piece of hitting there from Nick Madrigal. Look at that. Oh, yes.
And it was going to score.
There you go, Nicky 2 strikes. Very nicely done. That's going to bring up Yan Gomes in the 9 hole.
Ooh. Gomes, we got 2 outs.
Just poke one just right through a hole here, Jan. Score a couple. Give us a little cushion now. Come on.
Let's go, bro.
That was the one to do it on.
Yeah. That was right in his wheelhouse. Just a little contact and it would have scored 2 runs. Yan Gomes got a superintendent chin. Ooh, nasty. That 4-seamer. 0-2 is the count. 2 on, nobody out.
And that's a 3-pitch strikeout with 2 runners left stranded in scoring position. We'll move on. Time to stretch out. Buy yourself some peanuts and Cracker Jacks and hope the Cubs can get some runs. Not what you wanted to see out of Gomes there.
No, and it's just the bounce of the ball. Like if had that ball not bounced into the doggone stands, the Cubs have the lead right now.
Yep.
That practically would have been a stand-up triple.
Baseball's a game of inches. That's how it goes sometimes. Just got to dust yourself off. We do have the top of the order coming up next in the top of the 8th. We can hold off the Rangers here. See how the bullpen does. Let's see who the Cubs have coming in. Doesn't look like MLB knows yet. So we'll have to wait and see.
Looks like still Mark Leiter for the time being.
I like that call. He had a really nice end of the inning there. He was a little bit of a long reliever. He could cover a couple of innings for the Cubs last year. If you can get him through the seventh, then you bring in Nearest for the eighth, Alzolay for the ninth. Yes, I'm assuming we will need a pitcher in the ninth. Leiter's thrown 9 pitches so far, 6 strikes, 3 balls. 2/3 of an inning and 2 strikeouts. He'll face Evan Carter, Leody Taveras, and Marcus Semien.
Hmm. This Boston Atlanta game is pretty good. 112 to 112.
How much time's left?
20 seconds. 26.
This Pizza Hut commercial is hurting me right now.
You want some pizza?
I want some pizza.
But not from Pizza Hut though.
I'd take pizza from Pizza Hut right now. I'd take it over New York pizza. I'll tell you that much.
I take I take frozen pizza over most of these national chains.
Yeah, I'm not big on the national chains. What's your favorite pizza in Chicago?
Italian Fiesta.
Italian Fiesta. I don't know if I've even tried that.
Yeah, because you got to risk your life to go get it. It's in the hood. But that's what Chicago is.
I'll swim to the bottom of Lake Michigan for the best pizza in Chicago. I'll tell you that right now.
I saw some of them idiots on St. Patrick's Day jumping in the water, and some dude looked like he damn near died trying to get out of it. I'm like, white
Probably,
people.
yeah. Why would you do that?
Look, polar plunge, y'all do that every year.
Hey, don't lump me in with those idiots.
That be the one event that I look through the crowd and I don't see none of us. Not one. I feel like it's always that random black person that be doing crazy stuff with white people. Nah, we ain't doing that polar plunge.
Don't worry, you won't catch me there either.
I bet we could both watch it on TV next
Yeah,
year, right?
sounds good.
Look at these dummies. Come on, lighter.
I'll do some of that stupid stuff. Not anything that dumb. I don't like the cold, man. I lived in Fargo, North Dakota for 2 years. That was cold. Way too
That
cold.
sounds terrible. Sorry
It
to
was
hear
the
that.
worst. No, don't
Although,
recommend it. It's nice in the summer. The
but
summer only lasts like a week, though.
Fargo's a good TV show and movie.
Haven't seen the TV show. Love the movie. Evan Carter steps to the plate. Has stepped to the plate. It's 0-2. See if Leiter can get his 3rd strikeout in a row. Just a bit high and outside. Count 1 and 2. That's a horse wearing a crown.
You know who I want to see live that is a horse wearing a crown? That's a statement. I want to see Paramore. I've never seen them live. I would like to see them. I did see 21 Pilots live. That was litty. I do want to see Red Hot Chili Peppers live.
I'd love to see the Chili Peppers. Paramore's a great band as well. What's the best live show you've ever been to?
Hip hop, Lupe Fiasco. I've seen him a couple of times. Like alternative, it was 21 Pilots.
Oh, that is a hard hit ball to left center field. Caught by Seiya Suzuki just shy of the wall for the first out of the inning.
Let's go.
Ooh, just got a little bit under it there, Evan Carter.
Ooh.
Young left fielder is retired. Thankfully, I believe that's going to bring up Leody Taveras. Marcus Semien, excuse me. No, Leo de Taveras.
I would love to see Little Dragon live though, for real, for real.
I'm not familiar with them.
Ooh, I'll put you on
Okay.
fire.
Best live show I ever saw, probably no, definitely Elton John.
Oh yeah,
Love
legend.
Elton John. Um, had a great time. Couch is a kind of up and coming pop funk band. They're fantastic live. That's another very hard hit fly ball, but Saya's tracking this one down. We'll catch it well short of the warning track for the second out.
All right, Lighter, you playing with fire, my guy. I know your name is Lighter, but let's get it.
Let's
Come
turn
on,
off the gas, huh?
listen, bro. Come on. Jeez.
And that is going to now bring up. I'm all turned around now. Marcus Semien. First pitch, a splitter, looked to be just a bit off the plate, called strike one. Very nice pitch.
Oh, he caught that a strike? Okay,
He did good. Jan Gomes is a pretty good frame. Not the best in the league, but he does get the Cubs a good number of calls. First base umpire says that Semien did go, so that is a strike two.
Chicago thin and deep pizza better than any 5-star restaurant food. I disagree, but I do love Chicago pizza.
I'm with
But
you, Steely.
man, please,
Oh, that's a nice called third strike. Good inning by Mark Leiter Jr.
let's
We'll
go.
move on to the top of the eighth. Ian
Man,
Happ is off.
that means that neither one of you guys have ever had the perfect steak bite then.
I have, but that's because I cooked it. I don't need a restaurant to serve that to me.
I'm the same way. I feel the same way about my steaks. However, I've had some restaurant steaks that was just like. In fact, I went to Au Cheval last week, and they
Oh,
served.
nice.
They're famous for their burgers.
Right.
When you eat
Like a
food,
Kobe beef burger.
yes. When you eat food with your eyes closed, you know they did something right.
Yes, sir. I think my favorite pizza in Chicago, it's a toss up. I like a lot of like the South suburb stuff just since I grew up in Oak Lawn. So Vito and Nick's is way up there for me. Rosangela's in Evergreen Park.
Mm-hmm.
For deep dish, I don't know. Lou's is fine. Like
Yeah, I mean,
they're all kind of the same, you know. I like Lou's crust and the way they do the sausage sheet. So I
I,
like them.
I prefer Giordano's over Lou's, but I get it.
Giordano's is great. You
I
know, it's
like
all good.
Lou's too.
It's hard to
Rosati,
mess it up.
if we're talking Chicago chains, Rosati's is one of my favorites, and I never ate that growing up. It wasn't until I was maybe 3 or 4 years ago that I even tried Rosati's, and I'm like, oh, they actually decent.
If you ever in my neck of the woods in Homewood, only a few suburbs over from me, the original Aurelio's, their deep dish is fine. Get their thin crust; it is very nice. It's a little bit different than like the South Side thin crust,
I,
like
Aurelio's
classic. That's good.
they're all over here, and you got like we live far.
The original is better than every offshoot. I promise you.
My thing is, bro, we probably live 20 minutes from each other.
Yeah, I mean you're from the South Side, yeah, so it wouldn't be that far.
Yeah, I'm in the south suburbs right now. So
I'm only about 2 blocks from the corn. I'm in the southest of the south suburbs, but
right, because you're out. Well, I don't want to say live on the TV, but I think I know where you at. Um, my dog just came down here getting all up in my business. Chicago Cubs still tied with the defending champions 2-2. They have an opportunity here to
top of the
take care of
lineup.
it. Yeah, they got a chance. Let's get it done.
Yes, sir. Ian Happ is going to lead things off. New pitcher for Texas, Yates, righty. Third righty of the night for Texas. Good for Ian Happ. He still gets to hit from the left side of the box.
Hey, beautiful.
Four-seamer on the outside of the plate called strike.
It's a nice pitch.
Very nice. Good amount of movement on that. Not as much
Yeah.
velocity as the last couple pitchers we've seen, but yeah, that left to right. High inside fastball swung on and missed. See that movement again.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
Started
good
inside,
numbers
moved
for
a little
Kirby
bit.
Yates. walks quite a few guys, but low ERA, high K rate.
Striking out 30% of your batters is bananas. The MLB average is 22%. He's at 31%.
That's another great pitch, and uh,
Good
Hap
fight
did a
off.
good job just to fight that off. Absolutely. That could have easily been called strike three, just barely nicked the inside corner. Yates seems like a really good control guy.
Illinois game coming on in 20 minutes.
Looking forward to that. Good take by Hap, high and inside, makes the count 1-2. Need the Cubs to get something rolling here offensively. Our pitchers have kept us in the game. Our offense has, done their job here and there. Low pitch, called ball, very close, 2-2.
Give me 3 seconds. Your thing that went that far ahead of me again.
Got you.
Bless you.
You seeing the starting pitchers on injured list?
Uh-huh. The reason you sneezing is because your little goofy self kept going out without your
2-2,
coat. Earlier.
high and inside. Hap fouls it back.
Say what up. 2 more seconds, bro.
Got you.
Did you have fun? Go ahead. Blow your nose.
Paused on a really nice image there of Max Scherzer with sunflower seeds stuck on the tip of his tongue. That was nice to see.
Look at Max Scherzer still being relevant. Ooh, low in the dirt.
Justin Steele left tonight's start with left hamstring tightness. That is the same injury that he was struggling with in spring training. Hopefully not too serious.
Yeah. It didn't look too serious. He walked off on his own power. It just seems like something that was tweaked because he did something that he doesn't normally do. Your body doesn't react well to certain situations like that. Oh, just
3-2
foul.
Fouled off. Good job to spoil that by Hap. Hap's worked a good at-bat here so far. Be really nice to see him get on base.
Excuse me.
Another look at that fresh World Series championship banner for the Texas Rangers, the first in their history. Next 3-2, hit hard but foul.
Hey, this is a great at bat.
Absolutely. Run up that pitch count.
The exit velocity on that last pitch was almost 107 miles per hour.
If he can get that launch angle right, then that one's going over the fence. 10th pitch of the at-bat. Low, swung on, and missed. Or fouled off, excuse me. Caught a piece of the catcher.
UConn killed San Diego State, 82-52.
UConn.
They gotta be the favorites.
They are. I want Illinois to go on a little run here, but having to get through Iowa State and then UConn to make the Final Four is just ridiculous.
Iowa State's minus 1.5 right now with a 58% chance to win.
You
got Alabama and North Carolina tonight too.
Be a good game.
Yeah, Alabama might surprise some people. Those guys, it's an even right now, but those guys score. Clemson took out Arizona 77-72.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Not that my bracket was doing well. Hap grounds out to second, but that was a really nice at-bat to start off the inning. Nice to see some plate discipline out of our leadoff man there.
That's facts. Clemson surprising me, honestly.
It's going to bring up Seiya Suzuki next. It's 1 for 3 on the night.
Come on, Seiya. Let's knock that out the park, Brody.
Had a hard hit ground ball down the third base line that ended up a 2-out double. He then scored on Cody Bellinger's 2-out double on the very next at-bat.
0-1 is the count.
Good take, 1-1.
Fred McGriff. Oh, that's crazy to see that. Oh.
That's a little uncharacteristic of Seiya. Normally, you don't see him chasing pitches too far out of the strike zone, but he dug for that one.
Bro.
Counts 1 and 2.
Just nasty. Didn't taste that one though.
Lone
Didn't.
inside. That's makes the count 2-2. His splitter's got some good movement on it.
Yeah, he just looks confident. Look at him. This is the best gum I ever had in my life.
Now I'm gonna make a cool guy face.
Mm.
Next pitch is skied by
Drop, drop,
Suzuki,
drop, drop, drop,
shallow
drop.
left field, and caught by Evan Carter for the second out of the inning.
drop.
It's gonna bring up Cody Bellinger with 2 outs. How about a little solo home run here out of Belly? That'd be so nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he got close earlier, right there at the warning track. Um, but hey, and it was the score run, right? So
Yep.
I'll take it. Let's see if he can get another run, or let's just get a double or a triple. Nice pitch, jeez.
Almost looked like that one rose on its way to home plate. It's tailing off so far to the right. The 0-1.
Huh, same type of pitch, but it just rose a little too high. That movement is nasty. Look at Verlander just winning championships everywhere he go.
He's had such an outstanding career.
Yes, I hated him when he was with the Tigers. For sure, for sure.
That splitter wasn't located quite as well as his previous splitters have been. Count 2-1.
All right, you ahead in the count. You make him throw a strike. He been throwing them, so look for something to hit here, Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger's 1 for 8 in his career versus Yates. 6 strikeouts and 1
Strikeout.
home run.
Ugh,
Fouled
no.
off. Count is
6 strikeouts and 8 appearances versus this dude. That's bananas.
but 1 home run.
I mean, but still, that's the one of the two hits.
You got to remember Bellinger's 3 real bad years when he was injured with the Dodgers.
No, it's all good. We're finna break this curse right now. Go ahead and get this hit.
See it
Ugh.
way outside. That will make the count full.
Let's make it 2 home runs, Belly.
You can see at the top of the scoreboard there on ESPN, they've got the win probability for Texas at 60%. That's been increasing with every Cub out as we work through at the top of our order. That is going to be a called strike 3.
Nasty, bro. Bottom of the zone on the
bottom of the
outside.
8th. That was a good pitch.
Nasty, bro. Filthy and disgusting. All right, I'm gonna hit the head. You can run over the scores around the league real quick. I'll be right back.
You got it. All right, let's pull up the MLB scoreboard. For today, Orioles rolled over the Angels 11-3. Mike Trout hit the first home run of the MLB season, but it didn't do them much good. Padres beat the Giants 6-4. Blue Jays crushed the Rays 8-2. Yankees had a nice comeback win over the Astros 5-4. They'll hope to improve over their abysmal performance in 2023. Division rivals, the Pirates beat the Marlins 6-5. They've got a lot of young talent this year. Twins beat their division rivals, the Royals, 4-1. Tigers won a rubber match against the White Sox earlier today. If you were watching that live call, we appreciate it. That was a 1-0 victory for the folks over there in Detroit. The Cincinnati Reds beat the Nationals 8-2. Boy, they've got a scary young team, and they're going to be good for a long time now. Los Angeles Dodgers, with their absolutely astounding lineup, that is just so frustrating to look up and down. Beat the St. Louis Cardinals 7-1. Thank you so much, Dodgers. I just love looking at that. Today at 9 o'clock, the Athletics will take on the Cleveland Guardians. The Diamondbacks will play the Rockies, and the Mariners will play the Red Sox. Red Sox looking to improve quite a bit. Diamondbacks looking to prove that last year was not a fluke. And a couple postponements, I believe. The Brewers and the Mets, the Braves and the Phillies. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Back to our game. Let's take a look here. Hector Neris will be making his first appearance for the Chicago Cubs. We are definitely hoping that he'll work out as that set up man, which definitely plagued the Cubs in 2023 down the stretch. We blew a lot of games in the 8th inning. We're hoping to see a little bit of a change in that story in 2024 moving down the line. If he's able to do that, I think we can get a lot more wins. First pitch, hit hard to right field. That's going to be a base hit. Seiya Suzuki fields it, throws hard to second. Cut off by Nico Horner, and that'll keep it to a single. Runner on first for Texas. There you can see Hector Neris' stats for last season. He pitched in 71 games. Nice ERA of 1.71. K rate above average. Walk rate just a barely above average. 2 saves. Really good numbers there from Neris, coming from the other team over here in Texas, the Houston Astros. Josh Dunk steps to the plate. Neris throws a little sinker, splitter, 82 miles an hour, low and inside. It's fouled off for strike 1. Neris sets, kicks, delivers. Grounded to third base. Madrigal throws to Horner, to Bush, who can't make the pick, and it goes into the dugout. The Cubs get 1, but it looks like Jung is going to be awarded second base for that throwing error by Nico Horner. I'm assuming that error is going to be on Nico Horner.
Oh, no, Nico. Man, that's what I come back to.
Trying to make a quick turn there and just a bit outside. Oh, would have been nice to see Bush make that pick, though. That's not that bad of a throw.
Yeah, Bush got to catch that.
Absolutely. That error is probably going to go on Nico, though.
So now you got 1 out with a runner in scoring position.
Yep. Nice little splitter there from Neris.
And you got Garcia at the plate, who's 2 for 3 with a home run, and he's trying to crush everything.
2 for 3 with a massive home run.
407 feet.
That really sparked the Texas offense and gave them a lot of energy. That's kept
now, Neris is another pickup from the Cubs. I know you probably talked about it, but they had high hopes in this guy.
Yep, came from the Houston Astros, had an outstanding year in 2023.
Don't hit him.
I mean, 1 pitch way high and inside. Yes.
But if you got to hit somebody, hit him.
You got a base open, set up a double play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you hit him, you face Langford. Yeah, not the worst thing in the world for sure. Next pitch, a splitter way low and outside. It's going to make the count 2-1. Ooh, I don't know how I'm going to stay awake for the Illinois game after this.
You can stay awake.
Pull that up on my phone now, actually.
I tell you got this. It don't start till 9:14, so you still got time.
Cool. Got a sinker in the zone there. Count is even at 2-2. ESPN really liking Texas for the win probability there.
Yeah, they got a runner in scoring position.
And that's a great pitch by Hector Neris up high in the zone. Gets the strikeout for the second out of the inning.
And honestly, I like the emotion he showed after that, too.
Absolutely. It's a guy that wants to win. Oh, look at that sinker. That was gorgeous.
He froze him. He couldn't even move.
And that sets up that high fastball perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Blew it way by him. He was nowhere near that.
Okay, Hector. Let's keep it going.
Going to face Wyatt Langford. He's 1 for 2. Also has a sacrifice fly besides his hit.
1,196 swings and misses since 2017, which is second among relievers for Hector Neris.
Josh Hader. That's good company to be in.
Yes, excellent.
Cubs fans know that name well.
Yes.
1-0. Just low.
Oh,
2. It's a good pitch.
It was a great pitch. Like honestly, he was really barely missed. If he'd have caught a little bit more to the plate, that's a strike.
Mm-hmm.
Two splitters, so we coming with next.
Fastball. Nope. Sinker. Way
Mm.
low. 3-0.
So you trying to stay away from this guy? It looks like.
Yeah, it looks like he might be pitching around him a little bit. He'll have to face Jonah Heim if he walks Langford.
That's a lot of respect.
I don't hate that decision if that's what
It's
they're
a lot
going
of respect for the rookie.
with. Langford had a nice infield single his last
Woo.
at bat.
Guerrero Jr. hit a 450-foot home run. What's that, a clock? Oh my God! What are you doing? What are you doing? What was that?
Intentional walk? Yeah, intentional walk.
Oh, okay. Woo.
Yeah, council just walked him.
I think it's dope that they don't make them pitch all them pitches like they used to back in the day. That was just stupid.
I did like it occasionally whenever a pitcher would screw it up and like throw a wild pitch and then someone would score off of it. But yeah, I mean, it wasted a lot of unnecessary time.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that, but like, come on. All right.
That's a fantastic pitch called ball one.
Are you kidding me, bro? Like, what are you doing? That's a clear strike. That's an easy sight.
Gomes has to freeze that. He's got to frame that better.
That's a strike.
Another nice pitch, bottom of the zone, fouled off, 1-1.
Man.
Good job by Nearest to keep his head in it, shake off that bad call, and come right back with another great pitch.
That's facts.
Jonah Heim 0 for 3 tonight with 2 strikeouts. I like the decision to walk Langford with a guy who struck out twice tonight right behind him, even if it's the righty-lefty matchup. Ground ball hits a Horner, lobs it over to Bush, third out. Great job by Nearest. And we'll move on to the top of the 9th. It's time to score some runs. We're going to have, let's see, Christopher Morel, Dansby Swanson, and Michael Bush. I like that.
That's not a bad 4-5-6 either.
Absolutely not.
Jeez, that's a nice 4-5-6.
Yes, sir. All right. I'm going to run real quick. I'm way too much coke trying to stay awake. Be right back.
Yep. Take your time. Chicago Cubs going toe-to-toe with the World Series champions. Let's see if they can pull out this win. We appreciate you guys for rocking with us over here on Chicago White Sox and Cubs Central. I'm your boy, Big Bro. We got Mike in the building. And, hey, Chicago Cubs taking care of business. 2-2. Can't be mad at it going into the 9th inning. If you score a run here and close it out, it is what it is. If not, we're looking at possible extra innings. So, yeah, let us know what y'all think of the game so far. Justin Steele out early, late in the 4th inning, I believe. My man's was trying to beat out a ground ball and get a player out at first base and ended up hurting his hamstring and being removed from the game. But the Cubs, with the exception of one run given up since then, have been playing really well against the Texas Rangers. So we appreciate you guys for rocking with us over here on Chicago White Sox and Cubs Central. Don't forget to follow the rest of the Chi-Town sports family for every Chicago-based team, including the Chicago Sky, not including Chicago Wolves and Chicago Fire, but we will get there. But yeah, definitely a good team over here, great team with daily content. Come rock with the game. Big Mike is back.
Yes, sir.
Take it away.
Ready to see the Cubs hopefully pull one out here. Absolutely love the 3 guys that we've got coming up. We're going to see a new pitcher out of Texas, Leclerc. I got to pull up his stats. I don't know much about him. Jose Leclerc. He's a right-hander from Dominican Republic. He is very good, it looks like.
Yeah, he's on the World Series champs. Nice pitch to start his circumstances.
Yep, hits that outside corner, strike 1 against Christopher Morel.
But you see that probability right there, though, right?
Yeah, we're evened up, aren't we?
Cubs with a slight chance.
Morel tries to check a swing.
He did.
Does so. 1-1.
Yeah, make that man work. 30%
Oh
strikeout rate.
man,
Man,
yeah.
their
You see those
bullpen is
stats.
nasty. Their bullpen is nasty.
Great stat line there for Leclerc. Another low outside pitch called strike 2. 1-2 to Morel.
Come on, bro. It's the same pitch that you called a ball against us the last inning, bro.
Actually, it's not. That one didn't hit the strike zone.
But you get what I'm saying. Like,
I
look at.
do, yeah. No, it's just that's not consistent. Just a bit outside. That's 2-2.
Oh, I wish that was strike 3 so he could have ran.
Yeah, he probably would have made that one, huh?
Uh huh.
I don't want Chris Morel running down to first on a called strike 3. I want him taking one deep.
Yeah, that's true. And he still would have had it out. So, whoo, good
Sliders
take.
also outside. Brings the count to full.
Look at his
Chris
patience,
Morel, let's
bro.
go. Let's go.
Great patience.
Yeah, that's definitely seems to have improved from last year, if this at bat is any indication. Called strike 3.
That's all right. I like, I don't like him taking a call strike 3 in the ninth inning, but I do like his approach at that at bat.
I liked the approach for 5 of the 6 pitches of that at bat.
You got to swing at that one,
Unacceptable
though.
to me that he didn't swing at that last pitch.
Yeah, you got to swing
Great
at it.
pitch. It's a great pitch. Christopher Morel needs to recognize his role on this team. In the ninth inning, he needs to be swinging away. Dansby Swanson steps to the plate, cuts hard at a fastball off the outside corner for strike 1.
And here's the thing: all of his pitches have pretty much been low and outside. So you got to be at the point where you're guessing at that guessing
Right.
that at
He's
that
sitting
point.
at that pitch. Make him change it up on you. Swanson hits a hard ground ball to third base, thrown across the diamond for the second out. This is going to fall down to the rookie, Michael Bush, to try to give the Cubs the lead here
Hey,
at the top of the ninth.
I'll say this: Oscar Coles had a walk off last season for the White Sox. He didn't really pan out for him. Come on, rookie, let's go, Michael Bush.
Man, Swanson caught that right on the barrel. He just got a little on top of the ball. Wasn't
Got to lift
quite
it.
able to lift it out into the outfield. Come on, Bush. Let's see you do it. Whoa, way inside there, ball 1.
He looked at him like, "Hey, man."
Like, you can brush me back if you want, but, aim a little higher, please.
You feel me? Like, I'm trying to start a family one day.
Let's keep
Man.
things above the belt now. I'm a young man.
Listen,
High and outside for ball 2.
I ain't even gonna question why he jumped out the way. I know why, Michael Bush. I know.
Oh, yeah, no, we can't blame him for that one. No doubt. Bush is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk and a strikeout.
And a home run. Oh.
Cutter low and inside, hit the corner for strike 1. I don't mind him taking that with 2 balls.
No Diddy. You don't get it yet, but eventually you will.
You got to catch me up. There's a very low changeup swung on for ball 2.
That's a bad swing.
As a rookie, he's got to take a deep breath here, settle down, step into the box, and just put the ball in play. That's all he can do.
He's getting schooled. He's about to get.
Leclerc's a veteran. He's been in the league since 2016.
Right.
He's been successful for a long time.
Yeah, he's about to school this dude.
That's a great take from Michael Bush. Count to full. What a nice pitch. Hard to lay off of that just on top of the zone, especially after you just swung at something below it.
For real. On
Great
MLB
take.
The Show, I would have swung at that.
MLB The Show, I'm swinging no matter where it is. I'm terrible. Great take for ball 4. Good job, Michael Bush. Way to work that walk.
Listen, that was reverse psychology. He didn't school you, Mike. He schooled him. Thank God.
A good show of plate discipline there from the rookie, and it gives us a base runner. Let's see who we've got up. Is that Nico Horner coming up next then? I believe
Come
so.
on, Nico. Celtics lost by 1 in overtime. That was a good game.
Ooh, very close game.
Bulls don't like to see that, though, because they needed the Hawks to lose.
Pull up HBO Max, get the Illini game going here. Come on, Nico. It's time for your first hit. There we go. We got the Illini game up now. rocking with it. Nico takes low and outside. Pickoff move by the catcher. Safe is Bush. Very close. Good pickoff move by the catcher. That was a nice decision by Heim. Illinois looking clean in their orange uniforms.
Ooh, with the citrus. Let's get it. I can't wait to turn that game on.
Come on, Nico. Ball high. 2-0. Looking good. Here we go.
Yeah, this is a much better than how he looked.
3-pointer for Illinois. Look at that. I'm calling both games right now. Terrence Shannon Jr. getting started quick.
No, I got the game on my phone too. You said HBO Max is on now.
Yes, sir. All three way high and inside. If Horner walks, that will bring Nick Madrigal to the plate.
Green light. Give me the green light. Let's go. Green light.
Nico Horner there at the bottom. 43 stolen bases, 175 hits last year. That is a called strike.
What?
About 6 inches above the zone.
How could you? How dare you, umpire?
The hometown ump if I've ever seen one. Nico doesn't seem to be too upset, though. He wants to be a hitter. Squares up, kicks, deals, fouled away. That will bring the count to
that's terrible.
That's
bro.
a really bad call.
That's awful, bro. That is awful.
That was a truly bad call. It seemed to kind of be going one way here these last couple innings with this umpire.
That just pissed me off. Bro.
Nico checks the swing.
He did not go.
Takes his base.
Yeah, you better give him that makeup call because even if he did go.
Cubs have runners on first and second with 2 outs. That should bring Nick Madrigal to the plate unless that's a good check swing. Barely held it up.
He went. That's a makeup call.
Yeah. I mean, he stopped it right at the plane. It can go either way.
Yeah.
I've seen it go either way. I've seen guys stop that.
Ooh, good defense.
Yeah, look at that.
Alabama and North Carolina going at it.
Ooh. Dunk that. Carter Hawkins, yes, sir. 5-0.
Let's go. I like Carter Hawkins, too.
I like him, too. I feel like he's just a good leader for the squad, you know? Runs the offense well. This is the ball. Scores double digits almost every game. All right, we do have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Miles Mastroboni. He was really a spark plug for this Cubs team late in 2023. Did not have a bad spring training either. Was definitely poking quite a few balls through the gaps into the outfield. If you can do that here, we might go ahead and see a go-ahead run scored by Michael Bush. That'd be a nice thing to see. First pitch taken for strike one.
It's a nice pitch. You can swing. You can turn on that, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate to see him swing on that. I also don't hate the decision to take. Just try to get,
Yeah, make him throw strikes. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, he's walked 2 guys. Let him load the bases. Don't like that swing.
Yeah.
Fouled off way below the zone. Michael Bush is going to run this out.
He got scored. Oh, my God.
Wait. He didn't foul that off? That is such a great heads-up play by Michael Bush. No way. Did he foul that off?
We going to see.
We got to see a replay of that.
We going to see.
If Miles Mastroboni did not make contact, Michael Bush just made an excellent heads-up play, scoring from second base on a passed ball.
I'll take it.
What a great play by the rookie. We got to see a replay here.
I'll take it.
Oh, that's
nope.
Tough.
He did not. He did not.
I can't tell.
He did not. Look at this. Look.
Good angle.
Look, he did not touch that.
He did.
Oh.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Hey, I love that from Michael Bush, though. Wait, are they not challenging that?
If they don't challenge, throw a pitch.
No, they're not going to review it.
They didn't challenge it? Oh my God.
Let's go. Oh my God. No way. No
I can't
way.
believe they just did that.
Okay, hey, that makes up for every call from that umpire. You know that?
No, it doesn't. He a hater. I don't like him.
That's a full run that we just scored
So what?
because of that call.
Yeah, but that's on them for not challenging it.
Yeah, well, I don't understand that at all.
11-2 Illini
Wait,
over
can you?
Iowa
I mean, can
State.
you challenge a foul ball?
Yeah, you can challenge a that situation. I mean, well, I'm not sure, but you should be able to challenge
Illini
that
getting off to a
situation.
nice quick start.
Yeah, 11-2. That
Slider
third base
taking
coach.
low for 2-2 count.
Look at the third base coach.
Third base coach tells him to hold up. Bush said, "Nope, I'm going." Look at that play from the rookie.
I
Absolutely
love
love that.
it. I
Welcome to the
love
Cubs,
it.
Michael Bush.
Yes, sir. We'll take it. Even though he hit the ball, we'll take
Yes,
it.
sir. Master Boney pokes one
Let's
in
go.
center field. Oh, it just hangs up.
Oh.
With the Cubs score one, take the lead. We're probably going to see Albert Alzolay out of the bullpen to try to close out against the World Series champion Texas Rangers. 3-2 Cubs.
And that goes to what we talked about earlier today on the White Sox broadcast. Human error benefits your team or it hurts your team. So
Look at Jonah Heim's face, man.
you got to take the good with the bad. Like you got to take the good with the bad. So shout out to Michael Bush for running that out
You're going
and
to be seeing
scoring.
that replay all over the news tomorrow if the Cubs win this.
Yes, your daily gonna be nice tomorrow, bro. Make sure you. So your best bet is to knock it out tonight and just schedule it for the morning.
Yes, sir. That's way to go, Michael Bush. Seriously, not taking any chances, just getting out there and.
Why would he stop? Why would I stop? Like it don't make sense to stop.
I love, but I absolutely love that because the third base coach is like, it's a foul ball. Just go ahead and stop.
Right.
You know, why run it out? But Michael Bush is like, I'm playing this out until the umpire throws.
That's
his
what I'm
hands
saying.
in the
Because
air,
at worst case scenario, he got to go back to second base.
right.
Like that's his thought process while he's running the bases. I can run this out and then just go back to second base regardless. So
Absolutely.
it was, a low risk, high reward, and it gave the Chicago Cubs the lead. I'm for it.
Bad
I'm
calls are
for
going to
it.
happen. I'd rather we're the team taking advantage of them.
Oh my mama.
Illini getting off to a pretty nice start against Iowa State.
Yes, they are.
Hopefully they can keep it up.
But you're doing a VA loan, though, right? They get. Yeah.
Mookie Betts had his first home run of the season in the Dodgers romp over the Cardinals. I'd like to see that for my fantasy baseball team. Thanks, Mookie. Hopefully he can give Acuna a little bit of a run for his money for MVP. I love Acuna, but I don't have him on my fantasy team. So
yeah, Mookie Betts is not going to give him a run. Sorry. Acuna is in a different league.
I can't argue with that. I mean, Acuna was otherworldly.
He's in a different. It ain't even just in his entire career.
It wasn't. He wasn't even playing baseball. I don't know what he was playing, but it was something insane.
What I'm saying is, this dude's entire career has been stellar. From the second he came to the big show, my man has been stellar. As Adbert Alzolay is in the game.
You can see he had a nice ERA of 2.67, a slightly above average strikeout rate, and a walk rate of only 5%, which I'd love to see. Yeah. See if he can close out this W against the World Series champion Texas Rangers as pinch hitter Jankowski steps in. Slightly below average hitter. Rangers trying to get the lefty-righty advantage with this pinch hit situation. Jankowski is hitting for first baseman Ezekiel Duran.
Oh, let's go. Ooh,
that's a fastball right down the middle, taken for strike one.
That was a terrible turnover for Illinois. All right, let's go. 80% chance for the Cubs now.
Nice slider in there. Woo! Evens the count at 2.
Let's go. Good strike. I don't care what the commentator's saying. I turned the subtitles off. Why did that just happen? Just random. ESPN.
Full count. Hit
Good.
very hard to right field. Gone.
Oh my god,
Ties the game 3-3.
bro! You can't give that up right there.
The Rangers get it
Mm-mm-mm.
right back with a 396 home run by pinch hitter Travis Jankowski. Hopefully, Alzolay will be able to get the next 3 outs in quick succession, and we can get this game in extras. We're staying up late
Mm-mm-mm.
tonight.
Hopefully, we stay up late. Right the ship, my guy. There's no outs.
Left fielder Evan Carter steps to the plate over 3 today. Alzolay deals low.
Alabama leading.
Yeah, Illinois still hanging on to their 11-6 lead.
Mm-hmm.
Alzolay deals 2-1, slider low in the dirt.
Three to three, bottom of the ninth, 2-1 count. Alzolay gives up the game tying home run to the World Series champions. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, nice
Slider
one.
in there.
Nice.
Evens the count
Nice.
of 2-2. Yeah, very nice pitch. Way to nick that corner. Way outside. That's going to bring the count to full. Got to see Alzolay settle in a little bit here. I mean, that was not a bad pitch that Jankowski took. It was on the low inside corner. He just caught it and blasted
Yeah.
it out to right field.
He was sitting on it. There's nothing wrong with that. It happens. They're
And
the
Alzolay
champions.
is going to walk Evan
Mm.
Carter to put the winning run for Texas on first base with 0 outs.
They're the champions for a reason, but hey, we can still get out of this. The double play ball is in effect. Let's do the right thing, Alzolay. Man, he turned on that joint.
Mm-hmm.
Good catch, young fella. Part two of a doubleheader today for both opening games for the Chicago baseball teams. Hopefully, Chicago Cubs can pull this one out. We don't want to see 2 L's to start our Easter holiday weekend. And y'all quiet in the chat. Say something. Let's go.
I think that home run kind of shut us all up just a little bit.
Not me. We still talking, baby. We from Chicago. We gonna talk to the end.
Leody Taveras steps in. He's over 2. Runner on first with no outs. Squares up to bunt. Pitch outside, taken for ball 1.
Barely outside too, though. 14-6 Illinois over Iowa State. Turnover, Iowa State. Let's go.
Yeah, Illinois not looking bad so far. Like to see that. Alzolay deals the 1-0. Bunted foul. It's going to make it a 1-1. Almost wish that had gone fair. It was so hard off the bat. Probably could have turned 2 off that one.
That's all right. We'll take the 1-1. Let's get some money, baby. Let's go. Oh, that hit him in the shoulder.
Smart decision to lay down the sacrifice bunt here. That one is bunted foul, 1 and 2. We'll see if he continues it with 2 strikes.
If he bunts foul on that, again, he out, right?
That is correct. However, there are 0 outs. If he successfully sacrifice bunts, then they have a runner in scoring position with 1 out and the top of their lineup up. We'll see. Looks like he is ready to hit. Yep. Swings, fouls it off to the left side. Count will remain at 1 and 2.
At this point, I might do the fake hit bunt.
I'll try to get a bunt for a hit, you mean?
Yeah, like square up like you about to hit and then go to the bunt.
I was kind of like the opposite. Square up to bunt and then pop it over the third baseman's head.
Oh, that's dope too.
Good
Tough.
pitch by Alzolay, lifted to left field. Hap will make the catch.
Get to second. Let's go.
Throw to second. Runner stays at first. 1 out. Well done. Double play is now going to get us out of the inning. But we do have the top of Texas's order coming up.
We need that double play ball right now.
Marcus.
Right now.
Semien definitely troublesome. 100 RBIs last season, 276 batting average. Great pitch to start
Good
the
strike. Woo!
It'll make it 0-1. Semien does not seem like he's going to sacrifice bunt. Why would he? With 29 homers.
No, he's trying to end this game.
Pitch just off the
Good
outside corner. Good pitch, good take. Low scoring game so far for Illinois.
We'll take the 8-point lead.
Yes, sir. Pickoff attempt. Carter slides in safely. Count still 1-1. Alzolay deals. That is line to right. Suzuki makes the catch.
Nice.
First turns
He is
two.
out.
What a
Let's
play.
go.
Suzuki very shallow.
Let's go.
Makes a dazzling play. Turns two. And the Cubs get out of this, and we're on to extra innings, baby.
Did the
Let's
first
go.
base coach send him? Because, like, bro, like, what did you think?
No, he was gone. Well, to be fair, if Suzuki's playing a normal position in right field, that's definitely a base hit.
Yeah.
That he was just playing very, very shallow.
That's why you turn and look. What are you talking about? You got to turn and look, my guy. Like it's the end of the game. Not what are you talking about, but the dude who was running.
No,
right?
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Just take
Carter,
take that courtesy look over your shoulder, my guy.
Great play by Suzuki though, and gets us out of a tough jam there and into extra innings. Let's see who we've got coming up for the Cubs. Where are we at here? Looks like we're going to have Yan Gomes leading off at the bottom of the order, and then we are right back to the top with Ian Happ and Seiya Suzuki. Just made a great play to get us out of the bottom of the ninth. Hopefully he can make another one at the plate to give the Cubs the lead.
I'm excited to see this new Bad Boys movie for sure. It's crazy they still making these movies.
When was the first one?
In the 90s.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. They still both had TV shows on when they did the first one.
Not Fresh Prince.
Yeah, Fresh Prince was on as well as well as Martin, the Martin show.
That's wild.
Yeah, Fresh Prince is goated though.
Oh, absolutely.
You got to watch Martin too. Martin is hilarious.
I've never seen Martin.
Yeah,
that's a little before my time, I think.
No, it was at the same time as Fresh Prince. It's just that
Fresh Prince is also a little before my time, but my older brothers got me into it.
That's what I was gonna say. Martin was literally for the culture. It was for black people. Mm-hmm. Fresh Prince was for black people too, but it was still safe for white people.
Right.
So
it was definitely accessible.
Exactly. So, but if you get it, Martin is on HBO Max, and if you guys are just joining us, I'm just gonna tell you flat out, we have discussions like this about black things and Irish things. There's no animosity between the two of us, and we learn from each other. So,
I think that's one of the best things you can do is learn about each other's cultures and try to experience as much of the world as you can. Just makes your life so much more interesting.
Absolutely. We see stereotypes and so on and so forth all over. And then when you see like, oh, this person's actually like this. But here's my favorite part of the game, a runner in scoring position to start the 10th inning.
Ethan Robertson is going to step to the mound for Texas. He is their closer. David Robertson. He has been outstanding with every
Beast.
team that he's been with. Just a fantastic pitcher. Cubs will need to try to get something going against him if they want to stand a chance here.
Yeah. David Robinson looked like he do his own taxes. He don't trust nobody else.
He does kind of look like a State Farm agent, doesn't he?
Lord have mercy. Let's go. We need to score. Come
Who's
on.
this? Oh, this is Cooper. This is a recent addition for the Cubs.
Good patience, Cooper.
Garrett
Yeah.
Cooper.
Huh. I remember reading about him in the offseason, but I didn't know he made the opening day roster.
Yeah, he was drafted in 2013 by the Milwaukee Brewers. His nickname is Koopaloop.
Koopa Loop.
Oh, that's great. Let's see here. Not an outstanding player, but definitely not horrible batting stats. Strikes out there.
That's a nasty pitch, though.
That was a great pitch.
Like, it started here, and it also moved on its way up to the upper left corner. So that's beastly.
Robertson is, oh my goodness. That is
That's like a heat-seeking missile, bro.
seriously.
Look at that.
Oh, that's
nasty.
dirty. Robertson is scary, man. He's so good.
That's filthy. For real, for real.
All right, now we got the top lineup. Ian Happ steps up, takes low for ball one. Come on, Happer. We need a hit out of you.
Robertson was on. He was on. Where was he pitching before this?
He's kind of been all over a little bit.
But was he on Minnesota or?
Let's take a look here.
Cleveland?
I think he was with Cleveland for a little bit, but I'll check. Started his career with the Yankees. There for a long time. Spent 2015 and 16 on the South Side with the White Sox.
I knew I knew him from somewhere.
Then back to the Yankees. Then a quick cup of coffee. Pitched just off the outside corner there. Bringing the count to 3-0. With the Phillies, went to the Rays, spent 2022 with the Cubs and the Phillies, 2023 with the Mets and the Marlins, and is now the closer for the Rangers. He has played for almost every team in the major leagues.
Right, he played for both of our teams, and we like, I know his face from somewhere.
He was great with the Cubs in 22. He was one of the bright spots in that team.
Yeah, I remember.
Cutter in there for strike one, brings the count to 3-1. Absolute green light here for Hap in my book.
Yeah, let's go for the win. Come on. Come on, Hap. What's the Haps, Hap? Let's go.
Need a base hit. That's a good take. We'll take that.
I'll take that for sure.
Yeah, don't want him swinging on the low inside one there when you got a 3-1 count. Like that walk. And who's that going to bring up? Our number 2, Seiya Suzuki.
Okay, Suzuki. This is it. We need a 2-run double or 3-run home run, my guy. For real, for real.
All right, let's see here.
Come on, Terrence. You just missed a free throw, bro. You tweaking. Looking like Juice WRLD.
Don't miss free throws. Can't stand that.
Come on, Seiya. Let's go.
0-1.
Ooh.
Robertson looks back. The runner on second.
He almost balked.
Miles Mastroboni, I believe, struck out in the top of the ninth, excuse me.
You can't foul him right there, bro.
Oh, yeah, got a chance for the 3-point play now. Pitch just off the outside corner.
Ooh, that's a hard pitch to take, too.
Good
Jeez.
pitch.
That was a nasty pitch.
Yeah, it's a good take by Suzuki, but that's a tough call for the umpire either way.
They gave him a strike? What?
Yep.
Come on. Oh, bro, that's a reputation strike. Or was it a framing situation? I didn't look at
It was a good pitch, honestly. It broke very late. 0-2 from Robertson to Suzuki. Chopped up the middle to short. Not going to be a play for the double play. So now we've got 2 runners in scoring position. Suzuki moves over the runners, but is thrown out at first.
Good
Cubs
job,
have
though,
2
Suzuki.
outs.
I'll take it. Good job, Suzuki.
And you know who we got up next, right?
Cody B.
Not quite. Oh, yes, Cody B. I thought we had Morel up next. I was wrong. Cody B is up next. We've got the lefty-righty matchup. I like that. And they're going to intentionally walk him.
Yeah, that's silly. The
Logan
legend of Christopher Morel is
Morel.
about to grow even further. Oh my God, I can't wait for this home run. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Come on, Chris
Oh,
Morel.
yeah.
It's time to prove it.
Be patient, Chris. It's coming, bro. That it might be the first one, bro.
Terrence Mann is slamming one down right there for the alignment.
Ooh,
Come on, Chris Morel. Let's do it. Single,
Let's go.
triple. Time to add a homer. Little grand slam.
Go.
Come on now.
Let's go, Chris. Come on. Let's go.
Deals. Deep fly ball to left. Is it fair?
No. Oh my God.
Just foul. It was so far gone. Chris Morel misses the game. The go-ahead grand slam by feet.
He's not about to throw him nothing he can hit for the rest of this, bro.
Look at that. Barely misses the foul.
I knew it was coming too.
That ball was crushed just out in front of it.
Oh my God. He's not about to throw him nothing now. That's over with.
Nope. You're right.
That's over with. That was his only chance. Look, it ain't gonna be nothing that he could do what he just did.
He got every inch of that ball. Wow.
Hit for contact, bro. If you see a home run, hit it, but hit for contact, bro. Come on, bro. You can do this. There you go. Oh, that's a nice swing. I ain't mad at him.
Yep. Grounds a curveball foul. Count is 1-2. This is a situation that you'd like to see Morel learn to shorten up his swing and put a ball down on the grass in the outfield.
Put it in play, bro. Anywhere. Last year,
you saw a lot of big hacks in these situations.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Takes a tough hit there.
Good take. Thank you, umpire, for being nice to us.
That is going to even the count at 2. Clutch situation here for Christopher Morel.
Incredible patience from a guy who didn't really show that much last season. Good take from him. Let's go.
2-2. Skied. And that is going to be caught by the first baseman. Third
first
out.
One was it, bro. Jeez, that was so close, Mike. It was so close.
Morel catches a hold of the first pitch of his at-bat. Barely misses the go-ahead grand slam, but the Cubs don't get it done. We're going to need to keep Texas off the scoreboard in the 10th if we want to keep our hopes of an opening day W alive.
Man. Oh, it was set up so perfectly. The things that were said, the feeling, the emotion.
Need a little more caffeine, Kev.
Oh, bro, you're going to be all right. You young, man. I didn't sleep in my 20s. I didn't sleep till I was 32.
See, my body is young, but my heart is very old.
Oh, man. I barely sleep now. Like, I try to get at least 5 hours of sleep. You know what it is.
Yeah, I understand that. See, I didn't sleep for the entirety of high school and college, and now it's catching up to me.
Nah, you married now. You be going to sleep to enjoy your dreams. But nah, it's cool, man. Like, I'm 41 now, so I can't afford to do 5 hours of sleep every day, but most days it'd be 5 hours.
Yeah, I'm 26. I've seen too many years to be getting 5 hours of sleep.
Wow, too many years.
Oh, look at this swing from Christopher Morel. That was
Lordy.
That hurts. Honestly, that just really hurts.
Such a great moment, great opportunity for a moment. But everybody in that stadium was sending him negative energy.
Yeah. I love the big smile, though. Absolutely love the big smile. Giving Robertson a pat on the back.
GGK, what are you talking about? Who's the trash team? I know Texas Ranger fans ain't jumping in here and deciding to be like,
no, I don't think that's a Ranger fan thing to do. They win one World Series and now they're the Yankees.
It wouldn't make right. It wouldn't make sense to have like
Bruce Smiley.
Okay, Smiley.
Ooh,
that ERA is
down year for the Cubs last year. Came within an inning of a no hitter. Then was tackled by Jan Gomes.
Yeah, that turned his entire season around.
Is Miguel Amaya catching now?
I'm not sure, but this guy is 1 for 7 versus Smiley with 4 strikeouts. I think that is Maya. So Council using his bench.
Yeah, that's Miguel Amaya catching. So that hopefully means that Drew Smiley will be at less of a risk of being tackled while going for ground balls.
GGK, please go to the library and learn how to construct sentences properly. What are you talking about? Like, relax.
Don't worry about this clown, Kev.
Oh no, he gonna catch that heat. Keep talking.
It's a nice
Ugh.
curveball, hits the left side. It's going to advance the runner, but get the first out of the inning.
There you go. That's what you hate right there.
That's exactly what I hate because now they're just a sac fly, a ground ball that's just hit in the right spot away from the win. And
That's
they
why
didn't
you
earn that
gotta.
base runner.
They did earn it. They earned it by going to extra innings.
I disagree.
It's part of baseball now.
It's not a part of baseball. That's the thing. It's not. It hasn't been for 100 years,
No,
150 years.
No, but it has been
First
for
pitch.
2 years, 3, 4.
It is the most unpopular rule change that has come in the past 5
I love
years.
it.
I can't stand it.
I'll be
Baseball fans don't like it. People who watch baseball because their spouses make them like it.
My wife don't even like baseball. I just like stuff to be over. Oh, let's
Jung
go.
fouls off the 1-0. That'll even the count.
I remember watching a World Series game with the Yankees and the Arizona Diamondbacks back in the 90s with, Derek Jeter and them. And the game didn't go out till like 2 o'clock, damn near 2 o'clock Eastern a.m. It was crazy.
Smiley's pitch low and in the dirt. Would not be surprised to see him pitching around Jung
Yeah.
here.
You need to get the
I
double
don't
play ball in.
Yeah, I don't like that. I believe that brings up Seager next, but that is a lefty matchup.
No, you don't want to walk him for Seager.
That's a great pitch at the top of the zone to bring up a full count.
No, that's Garcia. You don't walk him.
Excuse me, that's a 2-2 count. Oh yeah,
yeah, it's Garcia next, so they definitely not walking him.
Yeah, absolutely not. Because I mean that's lefty righty still with that power. Smiley deals the 2-2 low. Good block by Amaya to keep the runner at 3. That's going to make it a full count.
Come on, defense. Come on. I guess even still, like with the open base, like you have to play the numbers, even with Garcia coming up.
They did strike out Garcia last time up.
Mm-hmm.
Smiley deals. That's low. Check swing. Did not go. He's going to take his base. 1 out. Runners at the corners. Tie game. That runner on first does not matter at all. Makes absolutely no difference. So Garcia's going to come up.
He went. I don't like that.
It was a close one.
Come on, Smiley. Put a smile on our faces, my guy.
Yes, please. Garcia looking to do some damage here.
24-13 U of I. 6 minutes to go.
U of I starting strong this first half. First pitch high and inside. Not a bad pitch, but called ball 1.
But you're right, it's low scoring. UNC got 54 right now. Alabama got 46 at halftime. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's unlike U of I. They're usually a pretty high scoring, low defense team. 1-0. High again for ball 2. I don't want to see him load the bases right now. Even for the rookie, I just you don't want to walk to score the run.
Yeah, I agree. I still don't mind them loading the bases though, because it still keeps the double play ball, and just don't give up a home run or a base hit. Like, seriously.
Fair. Yeah, it looks like they are just going to pitch around him here, unless Smiley's just this wild. I hope that's not it. That doesn't bode well.
No, he's not wild. They're trying to get him to swing at garbage. This is game one.
Council does not look thrilled.
Nah, he don't look thrilled
He's
because
analytical. That's what it
yeah,
is.
he don't look thrilled because he know the situation. But I'm
Ball
not
four,
giving up. Like, why? Who wants to give up a 3-run game winning home run to
Adolis Garcia. Well, now
Garcia
you could
versus
give
the
up a
rookie?
4-run.
But it's the rookie though. Like for real, it's the rookie. Like
Yeah, that's
you
fair.
take your chances with Langford over Garcia.
Absolutely, yeah. Let's try to get a double play ball out of the rookie Langford. Gotta say, what a game here that we've had on opening day.
Yeah.
The bottom of the 10th, 3-3. First
Now,
pitch, low, great block by Miguel Amaya.
all right now, Smiley.
Gotta dial it in. Throw strikes. Trust your defense. You got one of the best defenses in Major League Baseball.
Come on, Smiley. For real, bro. Don't be the reason we lose, my guy.
If
Make
you
them
are,
earn
make
it.
it be because you're throwing strikes, you know?
Right. Make them earn it. Make them earn it, bro. They got their trophy already. They got their rings. Make them earn it.
Illinois up 11 with 4:43 left in the half.
No foul. Bad shot.
Yeah, not a good
Good
shot. Good
rebound.
board, though.
All right, butterflies, baby. Rookie in a situation that he dreamed about his whole life.
Smiley
Come on,
sets.
Smiley.
Hicks delivers the 1-0.
That's a
In
strike.
there, strike one. Great curveball at the bottom of the zone.
Yeah, that's a strike. I get it. It was off the plate, but you've been calling it like this all game.
For the Rangers, he has. So, yeah, we'll take it.
Amen.
The 1-1.
Ooh, good one.
In there.
0-2.
Fouled off. 1-2.
Come on. All these people sending you positive energy, but we ain't over the internet, my guy.
What are you throwing here, Kev?
I don't know. Just throw a strike.
I disagree. I think a curveball below the zone, if he's swinging, he's hitting a double play ball.
When I say strike, I mean strike him out. I don't care about nothing else.
Curveball wasn't low, but it's fouled off. Count remains 1-2.
Make
We've
him
only got one out.
Come on.
Keep in mind, a deep fly ball still does win this for the Rangers.
Yeah, it does. So come on. Listen, ground ball, strikeout. Ground ball, strikeout.
That's a great pitch. Langford fouls it off on a sharply hit ground ball to the left side. Count remains 1-2.
Shaquille O'Neal is a big man.
Oh, that is just foul.
Thank God. No, ground ball, strikeout. Ground ball, strikeout. Ground ball, strikeout. Ground ball, strikeout. Come on. Forget that little kid in his iPhone 15 Plus. Yes. Oh, he hit it.
Yeah, it was a good pitch above the zone. Langford spoiled it away. Count remains 1-2.
Come on, Smiley. Give us something to smile
We've got a great
about.
battle here between Smiley and Langford. Texas
Come
has
on.
something in this rookie, I got to tell you.
Nah, man. It's game one. I don't trust him. Let's go.
That's a ground ball. Throws
Good
home.
play. Good play. Smart
Gets
play.
the out. Woo!
Smart play. Thank you so much.
That might have been too soft to get the double play, so I like it.
Mm-hmm.
That was
you always take the
play.
out at home. I don't care if it's double play at all. You always go home.
Well, no, I mean, if you have the double play, take
Yeah,
the double
like-
play. Then
like-
the inning's over and they don't score.
The obvious double play, but you don't
Right.
risk it right here.
Was that Master Boney that made that play? Yeah.
Yes,
Great
yeah.
throw. Good job by Amaya to pop the foot.
Mm-hmm.
2 outs.
And he touched his body. Ooh.
Jonah Heim up. Pops it.
Go get it, go get it.
foul.
Run into the stands. Go get it.
Yeah, dive. Come on, Amaya. You got to earn your spot, man.
What's wrong with you?
And now they're going to show this replay of Master Boney's ghost foul tip that scored the Cubs their third run with Michael Bush's heads up play.
That's also on the picture. The picture to the
Absolutely, if he had been covering it. 0-1,
mm,
lined,
mm,
all game
game
over.
over.
The Cubs lose a close one to the Texas Rangers. It was a heartbreaker. Jonah Heim with the walk-off into right center field. We didn't get the result we wanted, but boy, it was a great start to the season for a lot of our Cubs players. Christopher Morel impressed. Justin Steele got off to a great start before leaving early with an injury. Any takeaways for you, Kev?
Both Chicago teams went out today and played their hearts out, even though the White Sox didn't score any runs. Their pitching was phenomenal. The defense was solid. Cubs, same thing. To lose 3-4 in a game versus the World Series champions in their house, and to have young players step up and play as well as they did, you just can't hold them off forever. The mistakes that they made today bit them in the butt. And at the end of the day, we got another game Saturday. It's off day for both teams. Um, Definitely check out the dailies from Cubs and the White Sox. And hey, good game, great game. I'm not mad at the Cubs
Not at
at
all.
all, like at
Yeah,
all.
great start to the season. Was really happy to see some of the bats working. Happy to see the pitching. Pretty good overall. 4 runs doesn't look excellent, but against the Rangers it does because their offense is incredible. I got to give player of the game for the Cubs to Christopher Morel. I think that's fairly obvious.
Hmm.
Just went out and tore it up at the plate. Barely missed that grand slam that would have probably won the Cubs the game. But that kind of thing happens. It's a game of inches. Overall, a great game played by the Cubs. Lost it by a couple close plays, and we'll hit you guys next time.
Look, the only thing that I wish is that Justin Steele didn't get hurt today. But
Absolutely.
besides that, it was a great game, a great day for Chicago baseball. And who knows what we're going to see on Friday, but we'll see y'all next time. It's your boy, Big Bro. And we got Big Mike in the building. Shout out to Wyatt. Shout out to Steve O Speaks for our double header. Can't wait to do this again next season. But we got a long season ahead of us for both squads. We're going to holler at y'all next time. Peace.